we had the songs on lock, viejo. We had the songs like... Yeah. Y nomás llega mi compa Pavel, saludón. Mi compa Pavel, cuando él dice, grabando.
Hasta los lyrics se olvidaron.
Todo, viejo.
Qué feo se puso el sábado.
Oh, no, le dan una regañada al compa.
We don't wait a day, huh, Philo? Like, if we argue or something, it's like...
¿Agarran los guantes de volada o qué?
Sí, de volada.
Same day,
yeah, same day.
Hey, what's up, everybody at home watching us today? Welcome again to FFC Studios, and thank you again for tuning in. If you're here for the first time, make sure you check out our channel below. We're gonna put the link, and we also have some pretty awesome guests here today who we're gonna be sharing with you guys. A lot of you guys already know these guys. We have some pretty awesome guests. You guys already know my compa Cristian here from Los Desvelados. Si no lo han visto, lo están viendo en todas las redes sociales ahorita, en YouTube y allá por Rancho Humilde anda también el compa.
Sí, andamos bateando. A ver qué pasa.
Y mi compa Erwin, if you guys don't know him, you guys are going to know him because he did the official largest hexagon lighting. How would you even describe that?
In the world.
Yeah, in the world, man. From RKT, audio and video, and everything else, man.
Un poco de todo.
Yeah, and just for those of you guys, of course, joining us for the first time, this channel, you guys already know, is dedicated to doing three things: teaching you guys about business, making sure you guys are educated a little bit more on how to use the tax system here, reduce your liability, just be better as people. And there's the third segment, which we all love, which is the entertainment. And so today we're going to have a good time as well. We're going to talk business because we have a very successful business owner here. He's always working every time I hit him up, day, night. He's always hustling, but that's why, that's what we got to do to have the good life. And then we have badass grupos coming.
What does he tell you? Like, sorry, sir, I can't make it.
Bien profesional el compa. That's right. But more than anything else, before I start, I wanted to say thank you guys.
Thank
you guys for making the time. I know this has been weeks in the making.
Yeah, months probably. No?
I've been bugging him for a little while now, and every time I can, I'm like, let me throw a comment in there.
Oh, that's dope.
And people have been asking.
Oh, that's cool.
Desvelados.
Gracias por preguntar por el grupo.
Hey, pues Erwin es un compa already. I met you because of the compa Carlos, from Finest Merch, and ever since then we've been taking care of some of your business stuff, and it's been great relationship we have. So thank you guys for coming.
Thank you.
And accepting the invitation. I know you just came from a podcast or something.
Yeah. We were doing a podcast right now. It was like the 5th episode. El podcast se llama Desde Abajo.
By Jimmy, right?
Yeah, Jimmy hostes. Estaba Natanael Cano, Felipe Esparza, super dope comedian.
That must have been a good time.
Yeah, Jay Valentino, Concrete. Like, it's fun. I think we were there for like about 3 hours, and it felt like if it was 5 minutes. Like, it's because it's just when you have so much talent under the camera or the mic, like it's just just ideas bouncing back and forth.
That's usually the feeling.
That's usually the feeling.
That's awesome. And why don't you guys tell a little bit about your backgrounds to the people here joining us for the first time? I know a lot of people know you guys, but like I said, a lot of people more don't. So, ¿por qué no les cuenta un poquito de ustedes?
You want to go first, RKT, or what? Nah, dale. Go. You want to flip a coin?
Vámonos. Yeah, I'll go for it.
Yeah, go ahead, RKT, go.
No, pues soy nacido en Jalisco, Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco. Vamos a escuchar.
Quiere relajar el compa, pues.
Nacido en Puerto Vallarta, Jalisco, criado en Nayarit, un pueblito que se llama Santa Cruz de Miramar. Y pues a los 3 años me trajeron para acá. Y pues chambeando desde morro.
Hustling, ¿huh?
Sí. Empecé en el Swami aquí, dándole, trabajando. Poco a poquito, meternos a restaurantes, construcción. Gracias a Dios, pues ya tenemos nuestra propia compañía.
And what do you do? What do you do for background para la gente que no sabe?
Tenemos una compañía que hace audio and video solutions. Hacemos security cameras.
RKT.
Hexagon lighting, un poco de electrical. Colgamos sus teles, todo. Escondemos los cables, un poco de todo. Everything involved with home automation.
Nice. Make smart homes happen.
Sí.
Hey, we need you in HP, bro. Mi casa, no, pinche.
One city at a time. Gracias a Dios.
That's sick, man. ¿Y tú?
Tú
también ¿tú trabajas por él?
Yo trabajo con él también, cuando les ofrezca ahí algo, una camarita. No, pero hablando un poquito más de mi compa, fíjate que es cierto, sí hace falta gente como él en nuestra comunidad. ¿Por qué? Porque mira, cuando llega alguien a ofrecerte cámaras o algún tipo de seguridad a tu casa, uno como latino no cree en eso, compa. We don't believe in it. We don't. You know what I'm saying? Nosotros, we believe in having un machete abajo del sofá, un bate y listo. Pues nosotros no creemos en cámaras.
Un cohete, un 45.
¿Por qué? Porque yo creo que hace mucho tiempo llegaba mucha gente a tocarnos a la puerta y nos ofrecía contratos y eso es lo único que le tiene miedo, pues, al compromiso. Entonces, lo chingón de RKT que yo siento es que te da una calidad así de ese estilo, pues, pero pues es mexicano, es latino. Entonces, te sientes más seguro obteniendo un servicio así al estilo gabacho, pero para la comunidad mexicana o latina o centroamericana.
And it's a one-time fee, you know? The install. You don't have to pay me monthly. There's a lot of
¿No contratos?
No contratos, no hidden contracts.
Vamos, you know? Es lo que nos gusta.
My house is a smart house thanks to him, dude.
Yeah.
Machín. Y te voy a decir que yo creo que yo soy el primero en toda mi familia que tiene una casa así porque we didn't grow up on that, you know? We didn't grow up on having cameras on a TV and stuff like that, you know? Y yo creo que si no hubiera existido este hombre, tampoco lo hubiera tenido yo. Y yo creo que he's a big game changer para la comunidad hispana, tener a alguien de su sabiduría que nos traiga ese tipo de calidad to the hood, to bring that type of quality to the hood, and he does it. And just to throw it out there, he's not going to say it, but you know the SoFi Stadium, the big LED thing in the middle, he's the one that put it. He did that. You know, he's super talented, man.
Yeah.
I have to say these things because he's not going to say them. I'm his manager.
Es muy humilde el compa.
No se le traba la lengua. ¿Cuál humilde?
Para las cámaras and talking, you know?
Yeah.
They're very shy, bro, but I learned that in this business, you know, like you got to speak up, you got to network with people. That's the only way you're going to move up. Si te quedas callado, puedes estar en un cuarto de unas 20 personas que no las conozcas y te vas. Pero si no hablas, you're not going to learn nothing, you know? So you learn by speaking to other people, meeting people, networking, even if it's something small, you know?
Pues así nos conocimos nosotros.
Pues sí, siempre.
Estaba fuerte ese cuarto. Pinche Carlos, ¿ah? No deja a los vecinos descansar.
He's cut from a different cloth.
No, but you're right.
It is, you know, it's like, como mira, hace como unas 3 semanas mi compa, Ceviches Jalisco, just met, you know, shout out my compa, Ceviches Jalisco, you know. Nos conocimos así en el trabajo, pues, you know, he did a delivery for food, I was working, chopped it up, network. Next thing you know, he's bringing me his service to my job site, you know, when I'm working with my guys. Ceviches, you know, pues, no salimos ni a manejar. We didn't lose our parking. Homie brought, you know, his services. Yeah. A1 service, you know, he brought it to us. We ate. Algo delicioso, you know. A gusto. Just by networking, you know, I met him through that, you know. Yeah. It's dope. So.
Yeah, nowadays.
You need people out there that, you know, they need to, like, move on up, start a business, don't be afraid. Yeah. Y pues, ¿cómo es el dicho? El que no riega no cosecha, you know? Yeah. So you got to be out there getting the network, you know?
Yeah, nowadays we're in a time where lo que importa es a quién conoces, no que sabes. Exactamente. It's more about who you know. It's the connections we make. And that's totally true because that's how we met. I know we had like a little chat. Yeah. Con el grupo, banda, sepa que estaba tocando acá. No se oía nomás, ¿qué? And then, boom, we started doing business, and then, you know.
Dame el compa, Nueva Línea, el compa Giovanni, ¿no?
Compa Nueva Línea, ándale, estaban ahí tocándole.
Hey, ¿alguien puede abrir la puerta? Llegó mi compañero Filo. Se va a hacer más desmadre.
Lo vamos a ver, aquí mismo lo vamos a sentar ahorita al compa. Tomen esta lata. Pero,
it's gonna be dope.
No, compa.
Cada llegar. Es que recién acabamos de venir de un podcast and it was packed. It was really hard to get out of there because es un local bien grande y it was packed. Era uno de los, yo creo que es uno de los podcasts de entre los capítulos de ahí que es el más exitoso porque Nathanael, he's really big, he's a really famous dude. You know?
Jala gente.
Yeah, jala gente machín. So, entonces cuando nosotros llegamos a hacer el podcast like we usually do, like this one was super packed. We're like, holy smokes, it was packed. Y pues yo creo que batalló mucho mi compañero para salir y ya llegó.
Es que estaba firmando puro autógrafo.
Sí,
firmando ahí.
¿Lo dejaste?
No, es que cada quien maneja su carro en los podcasts. Los fines de semana sí vamos juntos en nuestro vehículo. We have a Desvelados van. Desve One. Y everybody meets at headquarters. Ya no vamos juntos, pero for the podcast como everybody gotta go home, you know? It's during the week and stuff.
That makes sense.
Nosotros.
So do you guys open up every time or? ¿Cómo lo hacen para el podcast? ¿Ustedes tocan
el podcast, mira, nosotros somos así como, you know, like the Jimmy Kimmel or stuff like that show. Yeah, we're like the group that plays. Yeah, which is cool. It's
sick.
cool because honestly,
the opener, the background.
Yeah, we play the opener with background. When something funny happens, we're playing, so it's pretty dope.
A ver. We're gonna sit them right here.
Llegó por acá mi compañero Philo.
No, pues qué chingón. Y el podcast ese, ¿cómo acaba de salir, no? De Jimmy, pues ya lleva 5 episodes.
Ya lleva 5 episodes.
Está chingón. ¿De qué se trata ese o qué es lo que hacen ahí?
Mira, pues la neta, compa, es improvisado. You know, es improvisado. Ellos traen invitados y se hace un desmadre. It's fun, though, you know, because the cool thing about cuando un programa está improvisado es que no tienes que andar nervioso, que tienes que memorizarte algo, hacer algo.
Es lo que le estábamos tratando de explicar aquí al compa.
So it's like, llegas and it's fun. Sí siente uno nervios, because we love it, we like it. Yeah. Pero ya cuando empieza, like, it just rolls, you know, it just rolls, cameras rolling, and if you messed up, you messed up, you know, and it's funny, you know, everybody laughs and we keep on going.
Así es. Cuéntanos un poquito de ti, que nomás me dijeron que tú eres el que colecta billetes, dijeron.
Ah, güey.
Hacer billetes, como dice la canción, dejen de hacer billetes, déjenme hacer
Ándale.
No, pues quería que contáramos un poco de nosotros, ¿verdad?
Sí, un poquito a ver del grupo para la gente que no nos conoce.
Somos el grupo Los Desvelados, somos de Compton, California. Empezamos la agrupación hace 10 años, compa. Es un grupo original y la razón por qué digo original es porque nos dedicamos a componerle corridos a la gente de aquí de Los Ángeles, de Southern California, ¿me entiendes? De este lado, pues, no de México, sino de este lado de acá de Estados Unidos, LA Streets más que nada. Y nosotros cargamos un lema que dice: a Los Ángeles hay que tenerle cuidado. Y pues somos un grupo que ha estado al servicio del público por 10 años. Y cuando digo del servicio del público es que, you know, quinceañeras, bodas, birthday parties, de todo un rollo, festivales, antros.
Yo fui a Maywood Academy. Yo sé que estaban por esos rumbos all the time también.
Yeah, sí,
I seen you guys.
Recogiendo morritas.
Ándale, míralo.
Nah, yeah, we've been
por eso llegó tarde, ¿verdad? Por eso llegó tarde.
Nah, we've been up and down.
Ahorita voy a recoger otra. No, todo bien.
We've been up and down, you know, los primeros años tocando gratis. El chiste es just to get your music out at first, you know? Get your music out at first. Pero, honestamente, empezamos esta agrupación because we liked it. We loved it. We loved playing. We loved singing. We love entertaining people. Más que nada, nos gusta entretener a la gente. Nos gusta hacer shows. So, eso fue la razón por qué se formó el grupo. No fue por dinero. Yo sé que ahorita últimamente la gente se ha dado cuenta, especialmente aquí en Los Ángeles, cuánto un grupo puede ganar. And I know a lot of kids are jumping in just because of the money hype, you know? Pero lo que pasa es que, I'm going to be honest with you kids, you guys are not going to get far. Not going to get far because a lot of the things that you need to do to go up in this music industry are free, bro. Yeah. And there's a lot of kids that are not down to do free shit, you know?
What are some examples of some of those things that you would say?
I would say
that you guys had to do to get known initially.
Mira, compa, nosotros nos hablaban de Huntington Park a cada rato, de las ferias, you know?
Hey, right.
The fairs. We played at the fair so many times. We played at eventos for Los Angeles County.
I miss my daughter being born.
Sí. Fíjate que Philo missed his second daughter's birth. Because we were playing for free, bro, at a festival. Yeah. The LA County. Pero son cosas que you have to do because it's just the way that you have to do them, you know? And I know there's a lot of kids out there that be like, hey, man, if I ain't getting paid, if I ain't getting this, I'm not going to be there. But you're not going to go up, dude. Yeah. You're going to stay exactly where you are because when you put the money first, the money's not good. I mean, look, honestly,
when you chase money, it runs.
Dude,
it doesn't
honestly, we all need it. You know, we all needed to pay the bills. We all needed this, but you don't have to love it. You don't have to love money. You know, so when Desvelados started, we did it because we love to entertain people. If you ever been to a Desvelado show, you can straight out tell from the back that, holy shit, these guys love to entertain people. Hacemos un desmadre, compa.
No sabes cuántos comentarios me llegaron que be ready porque va a haber una desvelada. Así me dijeron.
No, nos entregamos machín. Yeah. For us, la gente es primero y el dinero segundo.
That's right.
Yeah. For us. It's always been like that.
Once you take care of the people, the money's going to come. Pues, you're going to get more job, you're going to be more work.
It comes by itself.
Yeah, it comes by itself. We take care of our people first. Lo que diga el cliente, compa. Mira, and there's an analogy that I always say. Y es que nosotros somos customer service. A lot of groups out there forget que we're customer service. There's a lot of dickheads out there que sienten que ellos le están haciendo un paro al cliente. You know? True. Pero no, compa. Yeah. El cliente te está haciendo el paro a ti, viejo. Tú eres servicio al cliente. A lot of dudes forget that that que lo que diga el cliente uno lo tiene que hacer. Obviously, pues, in the context. Tampoco no like, hey, get butt naked or whatever. You know, say like, no, obviously no.
I'm sure Filo's down.
Filo horny.
Pero, o sea, nosotros, si el cliente nos pide una canción, cool. Si el cliente me quiere ver con un acordeón en específico, I'll do it. If they want to see us dressed a certain way, we'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, because somos al servicio del cliente. Dice, la persona quiere otra hora, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Somos servicio al cliente. Nosotros somos como cuando vas al McDonald's y estás pidiendo algo, nosotros somos servicio al cliente. We're servicing the people. Nosotros hemos llevado 10 años sirviendo a nuestro público de aquí de Los Ángeles, you know? And the reason why I think que nos ha ido tan bien es because no se nos quita eso de la mente, que nosotros somos servicio al público y we don't chase the money, you know?
Yeah.
We chase... Hoy déjame contarte una historia. Una vez fuimos a tocar a Bakersfield.
Yeah.
Una vez alguien nos contrató para un flyer party. Esta persona era la primera vez que ha hecho flyer parties. He's never done flyer parties. Le cobré el precio de nosotros.
Yeah.
We went out to Bakersfield. There was probably like about 30 people at the flyer party.
Shit.
Yeah, man. The guy paid us. Todo el dinero que yo le pedí, the guy paid us. He paid us. Like, él nos pagó. I thought que me iba a rebajar. Because that's how I mean, you have to understand, too. Cuando estás en fiestas, perdón, en events, en antros o lo que sea, y no está la cantidad de gente que pensaste que ibas a meter, tienes que rebajarte. That's how it works, you know? That's how it works. So, yo cuando miré que había 30, 40 people, I was like, holy shit, man. Like, ni pedo, let's just give out a great show. We did, man. We gave out a great show. Hasta tocamos de más because las 40 personas que había, like, it just got lit. It just got lit. We just started playing. We always thought about that, you know? La gente que esté, we always give a good show.
Yeah.
So, yo ya venía preparado que at the end of the night, el guy nos iba a rebajar. Of course, you have to. Yeah. Y el guy llegó y me pagó todo, compa. He paid everything. Cuando yo estaba en el hotel haciendo cuentas to pay everybody, no me fui a dormir a gusto. I didn't. Because even though we got paid in full, me sentía vacío porque el lugar no estaba lleno. ¿Me entiendes? So that's when you know that your heart is in the right place. Because if it wouldn't have been everybody else, they would have said, pues nos pagaron.
Yeah, fuck it, we got paid.
Yeah, we got paid. But no, dude, your heart is in the wrong place if you're thinking about that. You know? I felt so bad that night. I felt so bad because... And then what happened after that? After that, le empezamos a echar más ganas. We got so motivated. And from then on, we just started selling out shows. Pero something has to hit you rock bottom, you know, to be like, holy shit, hay que echarle más ganas. También un error que tuve yo también fue darle trabajo a... Es que you have to pick your battles too, you know?
Yep.
También un error mío que fue agarrar una chamba con alguien que fue la primera vez que hace un evento. And usually those don't go well, you know? Yeah. Por ejemplo, eso es un consejo para los grupos, o más bien para los promotores. Si por primera vez vas a hacer un evento, if you've never done an event, no agarres un grupo caro, you know?
Yeah.
Don't expect que el dinero, and the reason why it happens is because they're chasing the money, bro. Plain and simple.
Yeah, they're trying to cash out.
They're trying to cash out on their first event.
Yeah.
You know, and el error mío fue aceptarle trabajo a una persona que was their first event, you know? So after that, I learned to pick our battles. So now on, we pick where we play también, you know? Because you have to pick your battles. Mira, there's a law that I have. And it's a law of 3. The law of 3.
Tell us about that.
The law of 3 goes like this. El antro tiene que estar bueno. El promotor tiene que ser una promoción buena. Y el grupo tiene que estar buena. El grupo tiene que estar bueno. Si cualquiera de esas 3 cosas falla, el evento fracasó. Because the nightclub has to be a decent nightclub, you know?
Yeah.
And then the promoter has to be a decent promoter that does well promotion. And the group has to be good. Si falla cualquier cosa de esas 3, el evento no funcionó.
How do you assess those things?
Because first of
all,
all,
what do you look for in a nightclub or in a promoter?
Yeah, well, más que nada, cuando me manda alguien y me dice, hey, compa, vamos a empezar a hacer flyer parties. Tal lugar. Y I ask them, oh, yeah, let me see your social media, you know? ¿Con quién cuentas para promoción? You go and you see the social media, they only got a couple hundred people. Now you know que pues, it's going to be a tough one. You know, it's going to be a tough one. They're hoping for you to make it a hit, pero está muy cabrón, you know? Like, nowadays, like, it has to be all hands have to be in order for something to be successful, you know? Like, not one thing can pull, you know? Because, por ejemplo, like, mira, hay antros muy bonitos. Por ejemplo, el Malecón está precioso. Es un antro muy bonito, ¿verdad? Yeah. Pero, let's just say, va un grupo que, pues, la neta todavía no está funcionando bien. So, the club's gonna be empty. You know, the club's gonna be empty. Si falla una de esas tres cosas que te digo yo, no funciona. Mira, el club puede estar bien chingón como el Malecón y el grupo puede estar bien pasado de lanza, pero ¿qué falta? Si la promoción no está bien, nobody knows nowadays, you know? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, nobody knows. So that's the law of three, and I live by it, you know? And the reason why we've been selling out a lot is because we stick by that law, and it's been working, you know? Yeah. It's been working. Ese rollo de, you just have to pick your fights, you know, para que se ponga machín un antro.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Filo, ¿tú qué tienes que decir de eso?
Pues sí, tiene razón, mucha razón mi compa aquí, Chris. And it's been working. Ya tengo 10 years aquí con Chris, nosotros juntos, y we have a formula.
We have a formula.
And it works.
Yeah, it works.
It works, so we try to stick to it, and portamos bien, you know, we try to do as much as we can, you know, relax, and if we get in kind of little scuffles, little fights, we just let it go, you know, just keep going.
I've seen a lot of grupos, a veces se desbandan por un problemilla o algo así. Sí, ¿Cómo le han hecho eso? Mira, porque ustedes, 10 años.
10 años
that's
juntos.
A lot.
That's a lot.
Hasta para una relationship es a lot.
Un mes es mucho tiempo.
Pero es una relación. Es como cualquier otra relación, compa. Sí.
Yeah.
Sí. Mira, lo que pasa es que una de las reglas que tenemos aquí en el grupo es cuando vamos a tocar, we all have to go together. Porque hay muchas agrupaciones que van en sus carros individuales. Okay. Y lo que pasa con ese problema es que cuando llegas a una tocada y cada quien anda en su carro individual, you don't know how each individual group member is feeling that day. And you won't know till you get to the tocada.
Sí, sí.
So, entonces nosotros nos juntamos antes de la tocada para ver how is everybody feeling, you know, how's everybody doing, cómo nos sentimos, cómo estamos. Nosotros estamos creando química antes de llegar a la presentación. Y eso es un consejo que yo digo que muchos grupos deben hacer, es que tienen que irse juntos, because hay muchos grupos que se van separados y cuando llegan a la tocada apenas se están saludando, apenas está haciendo esa química, you know, y uno no sabe si uno anda de malas, uno anda de buenas. So that's one of the things that we do. We go together to create chemistry before we get to the gig. I think that's one of the success of us being together for 10 years is that we create a lot of chemistry, you know. Pero cuando hay un problema, we address it right away. We don't wait a day, huh, Philo? Like if we argue or something, it's like
¿agarran los guantes de volada o qué?
Sí, de volada.
Same day,
yeah, same day. Yeah, it's only a few hours and boom, we direct it. We direct it. Pero lo que pasa es que es una relación. Es como estar casado, es como estar con una novia. Y de hecho se me hace que es un poco más difícil porque somos hombres. You know? Los hombres somos muy...
hombres latinos. Todavía está más cabrón, ¿no?
Mujeres las puedes domar, pues, ya se pueden tranquilizar y ya empezar a lavar los
nosotros somos hombres.
Pero nosotros no, vamos a pelear cada vez.
Y luego lo que pasa es que somos de una generación donde nuestros padres, pues, fueron machistas.
Super machistas.
Super machistas. Entonces, hopefully my children aren't, pero yo creo que el cambio empieza con nosotros, you know?
Something does happen, you also, when you get off work, you know, de la tocada.
Yeah, de la tocada.
You guys could discuss it on the way.
On the way there, you know?
Because
we're gonna discuss it.
Yeah, we discuss it. So, sí pasa. Mira, y lo que pasa es que una cosa también que keeps us together is because we talk about this all the time.
Alcohol.
Yeah. Todo el tiempo
Sorry, compa, que en este podcast nos vas a tomar café hoy.
Todo el tiempo platicamos de esto en el grupo. Y es que nuestro público no se merece ver otras caras.
Yeah.
Mira, por ejemplo, si un día me salgo yo y Philo dice, hey, voy a conseguir un acordeonero más chingón que Cristian para rellenar su espacio. It doesn't matter if the accordion player is better than me. People don't want to see another accordion player, you know? Si el día de mañana nos peleamos yo y Philo y digo, you know what, I'm going to get a better bajo cestero than Philo. A better segundero, way better than him. People don't want to see it. They don't. La gente ya se acostumbra a lo que fue y a lo que es.
That's true.
So cambias eso, you know? Hay muchos grupos que cometieron esos errores y lamentablemente fue the downfall, fue el fracaso de muchos grupos, because sienten ellos que pueden conseguir a alguien mejor del que ya está en la posición, pero lo que pasa es que para la gente, mira, cuando una persona ve un grupo en YouTube, que ahorita se está usando mucho, ver un grupo en YouTube, uno quiere ver, cuando contrata un grupo, quiere ver las mismas caras que ve cuando está viendo el video. quiere ver las mismas caras. So, entonces, cuando tú contratas un grupo y no llega una cara, you feel like something's wrong. Even if the person is way better than the dude that was in there before, people don't care. Yeah. They're like, nah, it's not the same.
Where's that guy?
Hey, where's that guy? I'm so used to seeing you guys together. So one of the reasons why we've been sticking together for 10 years, I'm gonna say this, I've never said it before, but it's because of them, our fans. The reason why we stick like butter is because them, you know, we try to stick together, we try to solucionar nuestros arguments because yo siento que la fanaticada que hemos creado hasta el día de hoy no se merece ver otra gente en mi posición o en la posición de Frankie o de César o de Phil. Like it's been us because they deserve that. We've created an image for ourselves where we are the Compton boys, we are the rock stars. Nosotros somos los reyes de Los Ángeles, de los corridos, you know, and they don't deserve to see anything less than that. You know, even though if they're better than us or there's people out there better than us, but nosotros somos lo que somos. Mira, individualmente nosotros no estamos, maybe we're not up to par o no estamos a nivel musicalmente de otros músicos, pero cuando nosotros 4 nos juntamos, cuando nosotros 5, me incluyo mi carnal because my brother, he's a big part of Desvelados. Yeah. Cuando nosotros 5, we hit the stage, no one can beat us, bro. And I'm going to be honest with you. We've hit the stage with super famous people, bro, and we knock them out their boots. Nice. You know, because why? Because nosotros tenemos el corazón in a different place.
I've seen it backstage.
We have our
otro pedo, ¿no?
Yeah, we have our heart in somewhere else. Yeah. Y yo creo que cuando tienes tu corazón en otras partes, there's no one that can beat you. First of all, our heart is not on money, never, you know, never. It's about people, dude. La gente, los owners de los clubs batallan para bajarnos del escenario because we have so much people asking for our songs. And the hardest part about coming down from a stage is that que no nos están pidiendo corridos o canciones de otra gente. Es más difícil cuando te están pidiendo algo tuyo. ¿Cómo no vas a complacer a la gente si nos batallamos tanto para llegar al punto donde ya nos están pidiendo canciones de nosotros? No, we can't let them down, you know? Mira, lo que pasa que Los Desvelados, and one of the reasons why Jimmy signed us is because...
And congratulations on that.
Thank you. Gracias, thank you.
10 hard-worked years
10
para llegar ahí. Para hacer overnight successes, como dicen, ¿no?
No, it took a while. So, fíjate, cuando nosotros pisamos el escenario y hacemos nuestro show de 1 hora, 2 horas, las 2 horas son puras canciones de Desvelados. We don't sing one cover. We don't. And one of the reasons why Jimmy signed us was because, like, damn, boys, you guys, todo lo que cantan en 2 horas es de ustedes and the whole crowd singing it.
All original.
No más que we've been underground for so many years. Why? Because no ha llegado esa persona that has come to us with the right contract, with the right faith too. Lo que pasa es que nosotros, we believe so much in heart and love and loving music, que there's a lot of people that cuando nos llegan, they come at us the wrong way. Y de volada lo siento. De volada lo siento. I mean, we've been together 10 years. We've been throwing contracts at us a long time, you know? Yeah. A long time. And finally, he came along and he said a couple of things and they were right, dude. Like, how is he not going to support a group que es de Compton, que es de LA, you know, que es where his soul relies as well, you know? So that's when we thought, okay, yep, this is the right move. This is time. It's time.
That's a good, I mean, sorry to cut you off, but I know a lot of people, we have a lot of musicos, a lot of grupos that come here to FFC Studios and they come here to us for business consulting and just kind of getting their grupo set up properly, and they come to me for guidance. Obviously, you guys are the experts in esto. What do you guys recommend for grupos that are coming, that are starting up, that are popping, pero están buscando como subir para el siguiente nivel? Maybe o están buscando una label o alguien que los apoye. ¿Qué buscaron ustedes en alguien como Jimmy que hizo que eso funcionara, pues?
Mira, primeramente, I think que before we got to that step, first we had to change our mentality porque hay muchos grupos que ven ser grupo como algo del fin de semana, primeramente.
Very true. Como hobby.
Lo ven como que, salió una chambita el viernes, uno el sábado y uno el domingo, let's go get this paper.
Yeah.
You know, pero nosotros no. De hecho, nosotros, ¿sí sabes cuándo empieza el trabajo de nosotros, compa? Los lunes.
Pues se llaman Desvelados. Yo iba a decir a la
medianoche. No. No, our work starts on Monday, bro. Our work starts on Monday.
They don't sleep, bro.
We
I can imagine.
We work Monday through Thursday. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday es solamente para cumplir con nuestra gente. So, cuando nosotros empezamos a cambiar esa mentalidad, hey, you know what? We can't see the weekends as the job because it's not the job.
Yeah.
The weekends es solamente para cumplir con nuestro público. The real job is Monday through Thursday.
What do you guys do in those days?
Record, compose, post, go live, mantener a nuestro público. Ahorita no estamos tocando en antro because we're trying to calentar el movimiento que nosotros tenemos ahorita. Y si Dios quiere, entrando el año, we're gonna be at another level, So, tenemos mucha fe en las cosas que nos dice Jimmy. And that's what we're doing right now. Ahorita nomás estamos haciendo fiestas privadas y grabando los nuevos temas for next year. We're just recording.
It's building hype.
We're just building hype at the moment.
Ahí a ver si nos invitan a la primera tocada.
No, sí, si Dios quiere. Si Dios quiere. So, entonces, entre semana, es lo que hacemos. Componemos, hacemos lives on Instagram. We practice. We do a lot of stuff to get to the weekend. Yeah. So, primero cambiamos esa mentalidad. That's the first step that we did. We started seeing the weekends as not the job, sino que el servicio para nuestro público. The job starts Monday. Mira, so lo que estaba diciendo es que antes, cuando tocábamos en antros, nosotros terminamos el fin de semana y el lunes ya estábamos promoviendo los eventos del fin de semana. A lot of groups don't promote, dude. A lot of groups promote the same day or the day before. Pero déjame decirte algo. Una persona que tiene un trabajo de Monday through Friday, los lunes es cuando hace sus planes para el fin de semana.
Very true.
Because it motivates you to get to the weekend.
Very true.
It motivates you. So, for
something
example,
to look forward to.
Yeah, something to look forward to. So, cuando llega el lunes y tú llegas a tu job and it's Monday morning and you're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. I'm here at work. It sucks. Pero lo que te motiva es lo que vas a hacer el fin de semana. So, entonces, our job also starts on Monday and we start doing, hey, tal día vamos a estar aquí, tal día vamos a estar aquí. So, desde entonces empezamos a avisarle a la gente, hey, you got something to look forward to on Friday. Why? Because Desvelados is going to pack the malecón and you better be there. Yeah. So, nuestro trabajo empezaba el lunes. We would promote Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We would get Friday, sold out event. Sold out event. So, that's what you have to do. And then a lot of groups see it like, oh, we're going to go get this paper. They start promoting. I'm not going to say names, pero una vez tocamos en un club donde nosotros estábamos promoting so bad, dude, so bad. And the other groups weren't even promoting. Uno de los cantantes promoted right before getting on stage. Se bajó del carro and he was like, plebes, aquí andamos, cáiganle, cáiganle. Que sabe
inspiración, compa.
Compa, ¿quién va a venir? Ya solo, hey, girls need at least 5 hours to get ready, 5-10 hours, ¿verdad? Las mujeres. ¿Cómo vas a promover antes de subir al escenario? No, la gente que se decidió on Monday, bro, échenle más ganas. Si muchos sienten que no van escalando, que no van subiendo, es porque tú no les estás echando ganas. A lot of people blame record labels. A lot of people blame their group members. But no, dude, it's you, dude. Tú eres el huevón, Tú eres el que no está haciendo el trabajo que tiene que hacer.
Yeah, if somebody in your group is not doing it, you should be the one doing it.
Yeah. I'm saying that's what it is. Don't promote a club the same day. Don't promote a club hours or right before you get on stage. ¿Tú crees que alguien va a decir, oh, ahí están, ahí voy? Like, no mames, don't be an idiot, So, entonces, todas esas cosas tuvieron que cambiar, compa. Para subir el nivel, tienen que cambiar todas esas cosas. The other thing was this.
Success is a planned event.
Yeah, it's a planned event. And the next step after that was we had to treat this like a business, We created Los Desvelados LLC. We have payroll. We pay each other with checks, So we're a little bit more formal than your regular group.
Yep.
What came after that was the signing with Rancho Mille, The cool thing about it, and we're so blessed, is because before we got signed, nosotros ya sabíamos the process, So there's a lot of people that get signed off the back, and then they learn the process after.
Well, talk to us about the process, because I know a lot of
well, the process is to create your company, to create it into an LLC, to create it into an S corp, to get payroll, to get checks.
Yep.
To report taxes, to get your homes. Nosotros we have our own homes, dude. Like, ¿cuándo has visto que un grupo que started out in Compton, California, now owns a home? Now we have vehicles, now we have credit. We have credit cards. A lot of people don't know, but it can happen. If your business is cash, you can pay taxes. You can. You can. Mucha gente dice, oh, gano cash, no puedo. Yes, you can, dude.
Yep.
Nomás que no hay alguien, y gracias a Dios hay gente como tú que ahora, está ayudando a la gente que, hey, if you run a business like RKT that has to do with audio and visual solutions, he gets paid cash too, but you know what? He's an LLC and
Ya tiene su payroll,
Ya tiene
compa,
su
de
payroll,
ya
ya
más de un
tienes-
año ya casi.
you can do it. You know, I mean, there's a lot of cash out there. Not because you get paid cash, they say, oh, I don't have to pay taxes. I can't get a car, I can't get a house. Yes, you can. So, cuando nuestra mentalidad cambió, that was part of the process. Todo eso, you know, the process is to look. It doesn't matter what you do. You just have to treat it like a business. Treat it with respect. Lo que tú hagas.
Yeah.
Todo lo que tú hagas, you know, desde
Everything will fall back in.
yeah, desde tu instrumento hasta tú, hasta lo que sea, treat it with respect, you know, treat it like como es, you know. It's crazy because now every week after we're done, like we all get paid with desvelado checks, like hey, the desvelado.
How does it feel?
It feels. How does it feel, Philo?
It was great.
It feels awesome.
Depositar el chequezón
LLC.
acá and like you know, use a debit card and like
Yeah,
we're
use a
getting
debit
paid,
card.
you know,
Yeah,
like,
You go out to get a car. You go out to get an apartment. Lo que sea, pues, you know. And there's pay stubs.
Yep.
You know, it's legit. It's legit.
I totally get you guys porque pues obviamente en esta industria yo estoy
Yeah.
y es lo que le trato de educar a la gente que hey, cash-based business era lo del pasado.
Yeah.
Right now, cash isn't king.
Yeah.
Credit, establishing your business, formalizing everything is king nowadays. Porque si vas a agarrar una casa y tienes 500,000 cash en un maletín, no te la van a vender.
No te la van a vender. No.
No, they want to see where this money came from. They want to see proof of income. They want to see how
Yes,
they
because
can
they
report.
don't want the house market to crash again, because I guess one of the reasons why it crashed at first was because they were allowing stuff like that to happen.
Yeah.
Gente
People
que
were
tenía
just-
dinero en el momento, pero el momento no dura 30 años, compa, una casa así, pues, you know? So, entonces, yo creo que la razón por qué es un poquito más difícil de conseguir casa ahora es because quieren asegurar que esta persona pueda pagar a largo plazo. You know, so entonces
that's where credit comes in y todo eso.
Credit comes in, you know, y ya pues, por ejemplo, you have an LLC, you have a bank. All they want to see is que haya un, you know, there's a
paper trail.
income, there's a paper trail, you know, y todo puede ser posible. It doesn't matter si eres un músico, it doesn't matter si eres un elotero, si vendes fruta, si vendes lo que sea. Anything that's cash, you can get taxed in, you know. Y yo sé que mucha gente dice like, oh, fuck, I don't want to get taxed in this stuff. Pero
Es la pregunta que te iba a hacer. ¿Cómo ustedes superaron esa mentalidad? Porque all our
Se
parents
tiene.
era puro
Se tiene que-
cash. Tienen su cash abajo en la casa, you know, ahí escondidito en un...
Es que lo
en
que
un-
pasa es que
¿no?
si no reportas, nada va a ser tuyo en realidad. You know, ¿de qué te sirve tener mucho cash ahí guardado if you can't buy anything with it? You know, you can't buy anything. You know, no puedes comprar una casa. Yeah, you can buy a car, pero a lo mejor no te vas a comprar un carro 0 millas. You know, you're gonna buy a used one. You know, you're gonna be in an apartment. You're gonna be, you know,
Yeah.
and nada va a ser tuyo.
Being in an insurance office, les voy a decir esto. We hear this all the time where people come in here que se les quemó la casa o algún accidente o algo y todo su dinero se quemó. Todo su dinero se perdió o algo así. So it's important. I mean, no tener puro cash.
Ya no tener puro
Y
cash.
si tienen cash, existe lo que se llama un renter's insurance.
Yeah, renter's insurance.
Renter's
yeah.
insurance te cubre hasta tu cash, up to 50,000, pero
Yeah, renter's insurance.
para
Yeah, we
proteger.
know a guy that loves renter's insurance, Michael.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we got a homeboy that loves it. Every car he even puts it on his cars. No?
Oh, yeah. Todo tu jewelry,
Yeah, everything he
todo.
loves, dude. Everything he buys.
That better be under some sort of insurance right
yeah,
there.
yeah, it is. It is.
Ya también aquí el compa Filo porque está muy brilloso el compa. Está shiny.
Nah, we're truly blessed. You know, honestly, that somos una
I
persona.
love that. That's sick.
I mean, yeah, you do see me right now with a chain and, you know, Gucci'd out y todo. But this is all part of being an artist. You know what I'm saying? At home, dude, I wear my Yeezys. I wear my sweatpants. I take out the trash. You know, my girl me regaña. Like, I'm no different. You know, I'm no
¿Te
different.
regañan RKT también a ti?
Macizo con el sábado.
Oh, qué feo se puso el sábado.
Oh, no, le dan una regañada al compa. Is that why you
Acá-
couldn't go with us to the other place over there?
¿A dónde? ¿A Tijuana?
Claro.
Put it on the spot.
Feo, güey.
A ver. Let me mute his mic. ¿Qué pasó pues el sábado?
Nah, pura que-
Todo bien, todo bien.
Nah, just pura
No pasa
corriente.
nada, lo que pasa es
nada.
que no pasa
Ya
nada.
pasó, ¿no? Lo que
Sí,
pasó.
sí, you know, desde morro me han regañado.
Ya.
Es que está guapo, güey.
Hey, pero fíjate que we were talking about that. Look,
Papillo, güey.
you need family because they humble you down on Mondays.
That's
you know?
true.
You
Sí,
need
¿verdad?
family. Yeah. Because you know, on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're rock stars.
Yeah.
We're making parties crack. We're selling out
I'm not a
shows.
rock star.
Haciendo. Yeah, you are a rock star.
¿Cómo no
dude, ¿cómo no?
chingados?
Hey, compa.
Mira nomás ese watch.
He's a
Mira
star
nomás
rock.
esa
Nah,
redera.
déjame decirte algo. El rollo que está
I see
pegando
him on
ahorita.
every stage. On
Mira.
every stage.
Oh, yeah, he goes to every
Qué compa.
Desvelado show, yeah.
Ah.
So, entonces, mira, eso lo del hexagons, de tener hexagons en tus
Sí.
casas, it's actually something from Europe. Allá es donde está really popular. It's barely getting here.
Arcade.
Yeah, it's barely getting here.
That's exactly what I did.
So, no, es que la neta, we support RKT,
If we had a
machine.
soundtrack for RKT,
We're gonna.
It'll
No,
be
one of these
feeling-
buttons right here. I need one of these
Well,
buttons.
they-
Just needs to.
RKT.
Yeah.
So, entonces,
Blue
they-
Powerade.
Mark programmed that shit later.
these hexagon lights come from Europe.
Yeah.
Over there, it's like super popular. You know, apenas está. It's something that's picking up here. You know.
Yeah.
So the other day, he got a DM from a barbershop in London, bro, that they want him to go out there, and they want him to go. You know, even though over there, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of techs out there. So that's pretty cool. RKT,
Si ocupas un chalán, compa.
compa,
Aquí,
RKT
mira.
is dope.
FFC Studios got enough employees to handle
RKT
themselves.
built the biggest hexagon in the world. It's
saw
big. How many feet by how many feet?
the building is 10,000 square feet, and the hexagon lights is 80 by 90.
80 by 90 feet. It's a huge
45
hexagon.
lights.
I just seen a private jet in
That's
there.
like
Yeah, it's a
6
private
football
jet.
fields? What is that?
Yeah, like it's big. It's big.
80 by 90.
No, it's like the size of a football field.
We'll show a picture here
It's,
in
yeah,
the
it's the
video
size
so
of-
you can
it's
get a
almost-
sense.
yeah, 'cause it's 100
If
yards,
it's a whole
right?
plane,
Picture.
if it's a whole plane, it's like
300,000 looms.
300,000, huh?
And you're in there, like, if you were about to record it with your phone, like the camera's a
Yeah,
smart
it will
camera.
dim. It'll
So
dim.
your camera.
Yeah, it'll
Like,
dim your
it'll be
camera.
like,
That's how
you're
bright
about
it
to
is.
look at it with your eyes closed.
Ahí
and then
puro
you-
sunglasses entonces.
Oh, it's
See,
so bright.
see,
Then it has
see.
an epoxy
RKT's
floor that
RK's
bounces
is
off.
dope, man.
I heard a little snippet. ¿Cómo conocieron a este compa? Because a lot of people don't know. People are probably wondering.
I met
what
him at
the
a gay
heck-
bar on
Alright.
Santa Monica Boulevard. He was doing karaoke at the back door.
A
on
su
Lancashire.
madre.
I got that voice.
Yeah, we
You
met
don't
we
know.
met, we met him at a bar, and he for
West
they were-
Hollywood, no?
It's that he tried to make us drink from like the drinks. I see the open drinks.
Trying to give us a roofie.
Hey,
Un
RKT.
cafecito.
No, ni madre, no hay que confundir eso aquí. No.
One thing about RKT, he tries to fuck on the first date.
Nah, fíjate, look, well,
Lo van a regañar al compa, pues.
¿Me estás viendo? Dice.
so look.
Hey, that's the part where you cut.
Mark,
we
make
were-
sure you
Nah,
block
don't cut nothing, bro.
block,
that way.
We don't-
They're
we don't
block
wanna
his
cut nothing.
block his wife or something. Just
Look, so check this out.
Yeah.
So we made RKT in a party. We were playing at a party. A good friend of his. We
Mutual client.
it's un client de nosotros.
It's a mutual client.
I thought you said you choked the client. I was like,
Oh yeah, he's a
Not
bad.
yet.
So entonces es muy amigo de nosotros, and I met him there at the party. He was like, "Hey, bro, whenever you need your TV's hanged, you need something like that. Like right now, you see those cables right there.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Those cables are making them
It's
nuts
making
right
me
now.
itch.
Yeah,
I got a twitcher
Hey,
thing,
like
you
he
know?
has a twitching.
It's
thing.
gonna hurt.
It's triggering
after
him.
this podcast, make sure you stay. You're not leaving.
Fix that TV. RKT.
Este pinche cable aquí colgando.
Yeah, dude.
Trust
Oh,
me,
that.
he knows. I go,
gotta
every
give me
post,
some-
he was at
give
a
me
party
some
one
grace.
time.
He goes
He was
crazy.
at a party one time, and he was going live, and I was like, "Give him my business card, please." He's like,
So-
"I know, now I'm getting used."
So he's
to
like,
it.
hey, whenever you want your TV up or cameras or lo que sea, hit me
Yeah.
up. All right, cool. So I recently purchased a home when I barely met him, and this one time I was cutting the lawn, and my neighbor comes up and he's like, hey neighbor, you know they try to jack your car over the weekend.
Oh shit.
And I was like, really? He's like, yeah, shit. So I called him, dude. I was like, hey, bro, you know what? You need to come over here because they try to jack my car on the weekend. And he's like, yeah, I'll be there. What? And he told me, hey, how much, like, what type of camera quality you're looking into, like, to see más o menos how much I wanted to spend. And I told him, bro, my family doesn't have a price. You know what I'm saying?
Don't you love those clients?
Bro, es lo que le digo. First client that ever said that, I was like, wow, you know, it hit me. You know, I was like, damn. Realistically, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
And he came in, he put all my camera work. But look, he has something about him that every time he goes to your house, he tries to. I mean, when he went to your house, did he try to do something else on top of
Yeah,
that?
if he fixed the TV, they're
Yeah,
like breaking it.
yeah, like he's like that.
That shit. Nope. We need to move that shit.
Yeah, so he got to my house, he put all the cameras, and then he's like, we gotta hang up all your TVs, we gotta put the LEDs in the back. He did my daughter's room, he did the master bedroom.
Why haven't you come to my house, bro?
He did the living room. He hooked up the TVs, and then he was in my backyard because he was wiring some cameras in the backyard, and I have a pool, right? And he's like, bro, you need to make your pool like a Las Vegas pool party. And I was like, how the fuck we're gonna do that? He's like, we're going to put speakers in the back. And he ended up putting speakers in the back. So now I got speakers in the back. Like, every time he goes, he
trying to get me with the speakers.
Yeah,
too,
he tried to get you with the speakers.
Hey, you know what?
Well, he got me.
Perfect for the speakers, bro. Yeah. How much you said it was gonna be then?
So is that why you upgraded a car last week?
Which one?
So we did the speakers in the back.
Yeah.
And then after that, I told him like, hey, bro, you know what? Because obviously I didn't get like a brand new home, you know. So there were some fixing to go, and so my electricity was really bad. And I called him, was like, hey, bro, I need to rewire like my electrical work in here. So he went in there, he rewired all my electricity. He put like smart switches, and then he put like a freaking USB and C port switches. Like hizo, you know, like tengo una casa bien pasada de lanza thanks to this guy. And then lo único que me hacía falta era el garage. That's the only thing que me hacía falta, right?
Before you say anything, I seen snippets of it.
Bro, that garage went viral,
banging.
Viral.
Yeah.
It has like, I don't know, like 150,000 views, like thousands of shares. Even Gerardo Ortiz put a like in it. I commented back, but he didn't answer back.
Saludos, ahí se está. Yo sé que va a estar viendo este podcast porque pues
bro.
está viendo el podcast más chingón del mundo. Ahí saludos a todos los otros podcasts.
Puro del record.
Yeah, a lot of famous people put likes on that video. It became viral, bro. And the reason why the video became viral was because we were talking, me and RKT, we're like, hey, bro, I want to make my garage like super badass. And he's like, we can do it. Yeah, we can do it. He's like, we can do it. I'm gonna bring in here like the best of the best, dude. I'm gonna bring Jose from RC Epoxy. He's gonna come in here. I'm gonna come in here. And then frame workers, like it was like 5 guys, including Alan, my boy Alan, from home remodeling. It was like 5 dudes. We were standing in front of this garage, all messed up, todo jodido. And then we're like, damn, we gotta make like something super dope. We all got together and we did it, dude. So the frame workers came. They knocked down everything. They made brand new framework, you know, drywalls, the whole works. My boy Alan, I had like a boiler in there. He took it off. He did a tankless outside. Yeah. So the garage is like clean. And then RC did the epoxy floor. Yeah. And then this dude came in with the hexagon lights. And then he put the TV.
He's got a movie theater in the garage.
Oh yeah, I put a 5.1.
That's a movie theater.
I put a 5.1 movie.
You're gonna give us a picture so we can post it out so people can see that.
Just check it on my Instagram.
You have it on the Instagram? Okay, we'll put Desvelados.
Go on Christian_Desvelados and you can see the video.
Badass.
If you sit down, I guarantee you won't get up.
Ya
All right, let me just show you right here real
They'll
quick.
rattle the whole.
Oh shit. No, pues sí.
Sí, está
pasado de lanza.
Está pésima la señal.
We need to upgrade your Wi-Fi, bro.
What, you sleeping on me, bro? You sleeping on me.
And the reason why it hit so crazy was because look, saludos a mi compa Jose de RC Epoxy.
Yeah.
I told him
epoxy stuff is like popping right now.
I told him, hey bro, can you put a logo on the garage? He's like, yeah, I've done it before. He says, I've done it before. All right, cool. So I go in the garage and I measure. Yep, I think I want it this long and this high. I was like, yeah, I think 10 feet by 10 by 4, you know, 10 feet long, 4 feet high should be good. So I go ahead and I order it with my boy Rod Raps from Paramount. I was like, hey bro, I need a big ass vinyl, like the same material that they use to wrap cars, but I want like a Desvelados logo, 10 by 4 feet. It was like, damn, that's pretty big. It's like, all right, cool. So then Jose comes to my house. He already did the first step epoxy, and then you know, me acaba de llegar el correo and the big logo thing came in. Yeah. And then Jose looks at me. He's like, how long is that? I was like, it's 10 feet. Bro, I've never done anything that's 10 feet. Yeah. Like all the logos that I've done have been 3 or 4 feet, like max, you know?
Because you got to lay them down.
Because it's tough, dude. It's tough. Yeah, you have to lay them down. And you have to put another layer on top. So he's like, bro, I've never done this. And I remember I told my boy Jose, I told him, all the jobs that you have done, all that work has built you up to this day. And he just looks at me. He's like, I got you. And he did it, bro. And then from then on, if you look at his Instagram, he's now doing big logos for people. Some dude put like a Laker thing, and this guy's amazing, bro. He's amazing. Shout out to my boy. He's awesome.
What is his?
It's RC. I think is it underscore Puxy? Let me see.
Ponerlos al compa, yeah. A little shout out for the compa, and maybe we might bug him too.
Oh yeah, he's definitely a pioneer when it comes to that. Great guy, it's RCC underscore pure underscore Foxy. And he's amazing. He's definitely a pioneer because, like I said, and then I consider also RKT a pioneer because you see all these things, pero en el mundo de la gabachada, pues, ¿me entiendes? You see all these things en el mundo de la gabachada. You don't see these things en la comunidad de uno.
Yeah.
So Jose, he's a pioneer because he's bringing quality to us, you know what I'm saying? RKT, he's bringing quality to us. We're not used to quality, bro. We're not, dude. We're used to superior. We're used to getting the cheapest fruit.
Swap me.
Yeah, we're used to getting the you know what I'm saying? Because I grew up on superior food, you know? Yo iba a la superior y agarramos puro tomate amarillo, ¿me entiendes? Like, raro cuando agarramos un tomatito rojo or something like that, you know? Now you know. Now we know better. You know. We go to Ralph's. Now we go to. You know. Now we go to.
Now.
No, we.
What is that? What's it? Trader Joe's.
Trader Joe's. You know, Sprouts. The good thing is that we're learning. You know, we're learning to be better, dude. We're learning
more quality.
Yeah, more quality in our lives. You know, for our children too. You know, because we grew up on some grimy stuff. You know, we're from Compton. We grew up. Not eating the best, you know, no comiendo lo mejor, and not having the best. Yeah. So por eso es que yo me siento blessed that there's people now that offer you the best in our level, in our community, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like RCC, Poxy, you know, and RKT, y un montón, y no nomás eso, también food people, food that are coming, you know, like the Gonzalez Birreria, all those guys are bringing quality to the community, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Meats too, dude. Mr. Meats, man, Mr. Meats, dude.
Tacos.
Awesome, right, dude. It's quality to the community, you know. Y son cosas que mi papá, my dad has a chicken business que se llama Mr. Pollo.
Where's he at?
He's in the city of Compton.
We need to pull up on a Saturday.
I'm gonna tell you this, but on Saturdays from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the city of Compton, my dad makes chicken. Se llama Mr. Pollo. Go so he can ruin your taste for chicken. He's gonna ruin it. Why? Because you're never gonna taste anything better.
No more pollo loco, pollo campero.
No. Es que mira, mi papá es de Guasave, Sinaloa. Mi papá is the birthplace of chicken, Guasave, Sinaloa. De hecho, el pollo loco comes from Guasave, Sinaloa.
Marinating on this chicken?
So my dad, it took him a little bit more than 10 years to perfect the recipe that he has. And it's crazy, bro. It's crazy the amount of people that go on Saturday, you know, and it's from the house. It's from the house. A lot of famous people stop by too, which is pretty cool. So I mean,
try that out.
Nowadays, I believe in the quality of living, you know, the quality of life, you know. Yeah. So I love people that bring better quality to us because I didn't grow up on quality, you know. I grew up on love, you know. My parents love me, my siblings love me, because that's the only thing we can actually afford was love when we grew up.
Yep.
We couldn't afford good food. Yeah. You know, we couldn't afford cable. You know, we couldn't afford all these nice things. Yeah. The only thing we grew up was love, you know. But now we can give ourselves those awesome things. You know, I can give my children those things.
No, I love that because I totally can relate to that. Yeah. I think for me, one of the moments that changed a lot was one of the people in the college that I went to, Whittier College right here, and he's a billionaire now, but he's an alumni from the college, and he told me once I saw him wearing it was a Patek Philippe, it was a nice watch, you know, and I was like, damn, but it didn't look that nice. I mean, visually.
No, but dude, there's some of those watches,
dude. You know.
Look, we have a member in the group. His name is Michael, right? Michael loves watches. Yeah, he loves watches. Yep. He was always carrying like fucking Rolex. He has the Elvis Presley watch, dude. Like he's a watch fanatic.
Nice.
So the other day we were on the van. We create chemistry by Googling things, by having fun, you know. So one of the things that we did was we started Googling what were the most expensive watches, and one of those watches was the one that you mentioned. Phillip, but you know what, dude? We saw the watch, and it was ugly, bro. Ugly. Yeah. It looked like something you.
No offense if you're watching this, Edwin. You know who you are.
like it's just like a little leather strap.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
And I don't think
That's
the
how it
watches
was.
even tell time anymore, you know? But they're like
It was
millions
like
of dollars.
Yeah, it was like a 1.2 million. And
Yeah, dude.
we were sitting at a table eating lunch, and we were all talking about, you know, buying a Rolex someday, blah, 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 10,000 and this and that. And we saw his watch, and we're like, oh, well, that's nice. Like, what is that? He told us the story. Oh, it's a Patek Philippe. I was like, oh, that's cool. How much is that?
1.2 million.
He's like, yeah, somewhere around that. And we all laughed, and we're like, no way. Like, that's bullshit, you know? That's ugly.
Yeah.
And we searched it up, and AC, and then he's like, and I was like, why would you buy such an ugly watch
For 1.2
for
million.
1.2 million? And he told me this. He said, look, he's like, in life, you only have enough time to spend or to wear one shirt at a time, one watch at a time. You spend time with people. You know, you're living in that moment. He's like, make sure that the things you use, the things you do are quality.
Our quality, yeah.
Make sure they're
I
quality.
believe in
because
that too.
That will last longer. That will last your whole lifetime.
Yeah.
Versus buying a bunch of fake stuff or doing a bunch of dumb things. Make sure that everything you do in life, everything you wear, everything you buy, it's quality.
You're right. You know, we actually had a conversation about that not too long ago because we have a friend. His name is Jose, and he would not buy a brand new car. He would just not. He drives the same car because he says, why do I want a new car? You know, like I'm going to retire and then I'm going to go to Mexico. I'm not even going to live here. Yeah. You know, but like, dude, how old are you? 30. When do you plan to go to Mexico? Like around 50. Bro, you got 20 years. Right? You got 20 years, bro. And that's when I told him, bro, it's about the quality of life. Yeah. You know, it's about the quality of life. Get yourself a nice car. Get yourself a nice patent car. You know,
algo que
algo
estés cómodo,
bien,
que sea.
like, you know, algo bien, you know, algo que tenga AC, something that blows. And at your house, get AC at your home, you know, get AC in your house. Yeah. You know, even though something is you have to spend a little bit more, you know, effort, you know, like it's about the quality of life, dude. Yeah. You know, because in realidad, you ain't going to take anything. I'm not going to take this sweater, you know.
We're just using everything.
Yeah, I'm not going to take this chain. I'm not going to take any of this stuff, you know. Talking about, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to take anything.
He's like, yeah, I'm taking the chain.
No. I've always thought that,
yeah.
So, it's all about the quality of life. No, about the chain, I don't know. I've been having a feeling recently that everything I touch, I'm like making history, you know? There's something that's in me right now.
Eso sí, neta, compa, échame la mano, compa.
When it comes to like my accordions or stuff that I get really attached with, I'm really attached with my accordions. Yeah. I'm really attached because I believe that that's the machine that makes me go, like my heart and soul are in that, you know? So I always have like a thing where I feel like my son and my daughter should carry my stuff, you know, when I'm gone. It's probably like a fatherly thing, right? Something in
I have a 6-year-old, so I know what you mean.
Yeah. So now that you're talking chain, like I could just picture my daughter wearing it. Like I don't know, it just came to me. Stuff like that.
Yeah.
I have 11.
Uno para cada día de la semana.
Tiene varios también.
6.
Yeah, he has 6.
Pues,
Reminds me of that picture of Will Chamberlain. Remember when he's holding all the rings?
Yeah, I got a picture. If you guys go to my Instagram, Christian_Desvelados, I have a picture there where I'm posing with all my 11 accordions and soon more. And there's a lot of people that tell me, hey, wait, véndeme uno, or why do you have so many? Like, you have so many accordions, you only really need one when you're on stage, you know? The reason why I won't sell them is because every accordion is a moment in my life. You know, the first one, I was broke, bro. The first accordion I had, I was broke. El primer acordeón lo compramos entre 3 personas. Mi tía, mi papá, y yo, you know? Accordions are expensive, dude. They're $5,000, $6,000, you know? Yeah. The professional ones. And I was broke, bro. Entre los tres, you know? My papá said, hey, you know, it looks like you're kind of like, you know, really into it. You know, I'm going to give you some money. My aunt, too. You know, I'm being honest, you know? I was broke. That first accordion, the first Gabanelli, I will never sell it because I was super broke. Yeah. The second accordion I had was because lo tuve que agarrar a huevo. Yo le presté mi crédito a alguien. Lo sacamos en la tienda del perro, IOMI, and the guy wasn't making the payments anymore. So I had to go and a huevo quitarle el acordeón. Y ese acordeón, yo lo tuve que pagar a huevo. Like, lo tuve que pagar a huevo ese acordeón. Like, at that time, I wasn't making a lot of money. So I had to pay, in order for me not to get collected, I had to pay $100 a week. I know right now it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're barely starting or you don't work enough, $100 a week is a lot of money, bro. You know, so my second accordion is that. So every accordion is like a point in my life, and they have my soul.
Por si preguntaban, no lo vende.
No los vendo. Todos mis acordeones tienen mucha historia. Y de hecho tienen muchos corridos because I compose different corridos on different accordions. So I know what corrido I compose with this accordion and this accordion and this accordion. Philo too has some awesome bajos estos, compa. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
He creates some bajos estos out of this world. He has really awesome ideas, I swear. Él los manda a hacer custom, like preciosos, compa. Mira, tiene uno que...
There's big money here.
Tiene uno que hizo...
yeah.
No, well, not big money, but there's big ideas, you know?
Ándale.
Y hay gente que supports big ideas. That's the Mega Man one. Mira, el más chingón es uno que hizo... His favorite game is Pac-Man.
Son conchitas.
I'm like, what is this?
So, hizo un bajo sexto, compa, en honor a su favorite video game, que es Pac-Man.
Pac-Man.
Pero mira, está bien perrón porque todo el diapasón le puso los little ghosts. Arriba es la boquita. Show 'em. We'll explain, Philo. You know, explain your awesomeness.
Hey, we got to show this to the people. They can see it on Philo _ Desvelados.
Yeah.
Damn, that's badass. It's like a whole Pac-Man game.
It's like a whole Pac-Man game.
Yeah, that thing's bad.
He has a Pac-Man one. He has a Mega Man one. Y tiene uno que hizo... he has a bajo sexto that looks like a guitar, like an old, what is it, an old Stratocaster?
Oh, I just got that one, yeah.
Yeah, that
The
one's
Stratocaster,
beautiful.
the
Yeah, the
Defender.
Stratocaster Defender. It's
Use
beautiful,
that
dude.
one.
Mira, nosotros tenemos un amigo que se llama Jesús Sevillano, que es uno de los mejores para hacer bajo sexto. No, you know what? I'm not going to say los mejores. Voy a ser el mejor.
El mejor.
Te voy a decir por qué.
Saludazo, viejón.
Saludados a mi compa Jesús Sevillano. Le voy a decir por qué él es el mejor. Nadie se compara con él cuando se trata de servicio al cliente. Este hombre es un mago para eso. El día que tú le encargas el bajo sexto, le das el depósito, para la semana ya te está mandando the update picture. Mira, así va. Pero opino que debe de llevar esto. Y es la gente que me encanta trabajar con esa gente, you know, que está al servicio al cliente. Nosotros mandamos a hacer un bajo con otra persona que hace instrumentos también, que es muy famoso para hacer bajos sextos también. El peor servicio, ni te contesta. Si no eres famoso, no te contesta. Pasaron 9 meses y le mandé fotos de los depósitos, le mandé fotos de todo. Ya cuando miró las fotos de depósitos, me contestó. Y de ahí, de esos 9 meses, todavía tardó 4, como que dijo, oh, lo dejé este compa en espera. Cuando yo miraba todos los famosos, gracias por este bonito bajo sexto, de fulano, ¿verdad? ¿Me entiendes? Si Sevillano no es así. Lo chingón de Sevillano es que él también le hace a los Tigres del Norte, a Calibre 50, no, a un montón. Pero lo que tiene ese compa es que así como le van llegando las órdenes, así las saca. No importa si eres más famoso que alguien, él no te brinca. Ese compa, el mejor servicio.
Todos tenemos que tratarlos iguales.
Iguales.
Yeah.
Cuando nosotros vamos porque nosotros vamos a visitarlo a Tijuana. Cada vez que vamos a tocar a Tijuana, tenemos eventos en Tijuana, vamos y nos pasamos un tiempo con Jesús porque tienes que rodearte de gente así que tiene historias para contarte, para inspirarte. Porque ese hombre tiene unas historias perronas. Vamos y por horas nos quedamos ahí con Jesús platicando.
Hey.
Ese compa, y ¿sabes qué? Los desvelados, a comparación con la gente que él trata, no somos nadie nosotros. We're nobody, man. To be honest, we're nobody. Y para que nos trate nosotros con esa calidad, those are the type of people you want to mess with, you know? So, Philo no deja a los Jesús Sevillano porque el compa tiene el mejor servicio. Yeah. No one comes close to this man. No one, dude.
Yeah.
Because there's some other guys that do them, and si no eres famoso, no te pelan.
Yeah.
What's his Instagram? Let's put him up there.
Jesús Sevillano on IG.
Yeah, Jesús
Because yo le he dicho, he puesto que haga cosas más raras, pues cosas más, and he's like, pues, te voy a decir la verdad, esto is like,
Yeah.
you know, te dice la verdad como es, you know.
Yeah.
It's like,
More wackier designs or stuff like that, or different things. Esto no le va, y se va a escuchar mal, se va a perder esto, y, you know. So también he tells you it's like an opinion.
Y también lo perrón de él es que no te duplica el bajo sexto. Si por ejemplo, si alguien dice, hey, me gusta ese bajo sexto que le hiciste a Philo de Pac-Man, no se los hace. Dice él, ay, disculpe, eso es una idea que tuvo el cliente, yo no tengo el derecho de hacerte un bajo sexto. Si quieres que te lo haga alguien más, adelante, pero yo no te lo puedo hacer. This guy is amazing, bro.
He's an auto trademark ahí.
Yeah, he's amazing. Ese compa fuimos con él y a su taller y tiene una foto. Y en esa foto es como ¿cómo se llama la foto famosa de donde está Dios con los discípulos y todo?
Ah, sí.
The Last Supper.
The Last Supper. He has the Last Supper picture de todos los pioneros de when it comes to guitars, bajos estos y bass. Tiene una foto donde están todos. All the big names, bro. All the big names. You know? Pasaya, Sevillano. What's the other? No, un montón. ¿Cómo se llama el otro que tiene el apellido? El que arregla instrumentos aquí en Los Ángeles. Candelas. Es una foto donde están all the big last names de todos los bajos estos o guitarras. Like and he told us, mira, this is the guy that does these guitars. This is the guy that does this. And we were just like, compa, no nos queríamos ir, viejo. Ese compa tiene unas pláticas inspiradoras, you know.
Yeah.
Y uno que está en la música, mira, por ejemplo, nosotros en la música no tenemos maestros, no tenemos mentores. Nosotros no podemos ir a un lugar y que alguien nos diga cómo hacer las cosas. So, entonces nosotros vivimos para esas pláticas. ¿Por qué? Porque ellos son nuestros mentores. Esas pláticas, you gain so much inspiration from those talks, you know.
Yeah.
Y Jesús Sevillano es el rey para los bajos estos. Ese compa. They can't
Hit him up.
Qué chingón. No, y pues por eso hacemos estos podcasts. Porque hay mucha gente aquí en Los Ángeles que está, y pues en todos lados, no nomás en Los Ángeles, pero que están dándole duro, echándole ganas a la música y
sí, compa.
que maybe llevan años también en la música y están esperando esa break. Yeah. Y pues ustedes también son una inspiración para esa gente.
Sí, pues el break, antes de firmar en Rancho Humilde, el break no lo dimos nosotros solos, you know? Te la tienes que creer tú primero, compa. Vas aprendiendo de los que van creciendo a tu lado. Nosotros somos muy amigos de Omar Ruiz, el muchacho que
el compa Omar a lo mejor lo tenemos aquí en una semana.
El muchacho que estuvo con Omar Ruiz se llama Carlos, fue el primero que pegó con él, ¿verdad? El de Ánimo Delincuencia, 80 Records.
Yep.
Algo que aprendimos de ellos porque ellos crecieron con nosotros, ellos también son de Compton, you know, Omar Ruiz es de México, pero el representante de él en ese entonces, Carlos, es de Compton, so Omar Ruiz se la llevaba en Compton.
Yeah.
We grew up with him in the music industry. Y algo que ellos nos enseñaron a nosotros fue, tú te la tienes que creer primero, compa. Ellos publicaban y entre ellos mismos decían, hey, estos corridos están bien chingones, son lo más chingón, es lo más chingón. Y te la tienes que creer tú primero, que tú eres chingón, you know. So, shout out to mi compa Omar Ruiz y mi compa Carlos, you know. Nosotros, es que ellos, la neta que en el mundo de la música tienes que encontrar tus propios mentores and you have to learn your own lessons. You gotta look out for your own lessons, you know. Every time I meet somebody, it's a lesson. It's like the class starts, you know.
And you know what I love about Omar is that he's super humble.
Oh, sí, viejo.
Nunca, he's one of the, you know, there's a lot, but one of the few that I've met que no se le subió nada. Because I bumped into him in Vegas a few days ago. He was at the Promoters Conference y estábamos platicando de fútbol, de sus niños. We were just chatting about the music a little bit.
Buena gente.
Y anda, yeah, let's do a podcast. We did a little poll a ver quién quiere ver a Omar Ruiz. And within the hour tenemos como unos 50 comments y todos quieren verlo. He's like, let's do it, you know.
Nosotros lo conocemos personalmente, por eso me atrevo a hablar de él porque he knows this. De hecho, su primera presentación que él tuvo, nosotros lo acompañamos.
Oh, ¿serio?
Yeah. Lo que pasa es que él ya llevaba meses ensayando con un grupo.
Ajá.
Porque mira, Omar Ruiz, Carlos es muy inteligente, compa. The way that Omar Ruiz pegó his songs, pero también Carlos tuvo mucho que ver. Porque he's smart. This guy, he's a genius when it comes to making groups hit. Porque Carlos, he's behind Omar Ruiz, he's behind Aldo Trujillo y Adrián Chaparro.
Oh, shit.
This guy's a genius, you know?
Yeah.
So, este compa grababa, no se presentaba, grababa y ensayaba. Compa Omar Ruiz, yo creo que ensayaba todos los días, viejo. Every day, con el grupo. Su primera presentación fue en el rodeo de Pico Rivera. Todavía estaba abierto.
Yeah, back in the day, that was the spot.
Compa, 6 horas antes de su primera presentación, le cancela el grupo. Que ya llevaba meses ensayando.
Oh, shit.
2 horas antes de su presentación, ahí estaba en la casa de mis padres ensayando con nosotros, dude. Nosotros tuvimos que sacarle su primera chamba adelante. Y Omar Ruiz es un músico que es original. So, no es como que te vas a, oh, ya, sí te puedo acompañar. No, para poder acompañar a Omar Ruiz, tienes que ensayar sus rolas porque son tan dificultosas porque he's original. It's original. Nobody sounds like him. Nobody composes like him.
Yeah.
So it was tough. ¿Te acuerdas, Filo? It was tough, dude. We had to learn todas sus canciones in 2 hours.
Otro pedo.
So, fíjate, nosotros,
Chingo de café ese día, ¿no?
aunque apenas ahorita la gente va empezando a escuchar de nosotros, pero we've been in the music industry for a very long time y nosotros tenemos historias con todos los famosos que existen. Hasta tenemos historias con Grupo Firme. Nosotros éramos el grupo que le abría a ellos. Sí, su primera presentación aquí nosotros le abrimos en el Cavalli, en la ciudad de Long Beach. Y también después, cada vez que tocaban aquí en Los Ángeles, nos buscaban, you know, like, para abrirles sus shows. También tuvimos la dicha de abrirles el show en el Farallón, cuando estuvieron en el Farallón. Y después nos mandaron a pedir un corrido. Tenemos un corrido que se llama Piso Firme. Check it out on YouTube. Es para uno de los representantes del Grupo Firme. They like our music, you know, they like our music. But we're underground. We've been underground for so many years, you know.
Yeah.
Pero nosotros tú nombras al artista famoso y nosotros tenemos una historia con esa persona. Te lo juro. We've been in the underground world for a very long time. Apenas ahorita se nos está dando la oportunidad de sobresalir y la persona que en este momento, la neta, yo creo que la persona que nos tiene más fe en Rancho Humilde es Jimmy. He has so much faith en Grupo Los Desvelados, compa. Nos publica cada rato.
Yeah, I seen that. He'd be
jamming out y todo, la neta. I was just talking to one of
genuine. It's genuine.
Yeah, one of the artists, and this guy has love for Desvelados, genuine love, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we have faith. Y eso es lo que estábamos buscando, compa. We were looking for someone, porque we don't like when people come in here and just look for money, you know? I mean, but see, you know, Jimmy also told us, you know, like, hey, if I'm going to go in here, it's because we're all going to win money, you know? So at the end of the day, sometimes, you know.
Yeah, it's a win-win, though.
It's a win-win, you know? Pero at least I wanted it to be a genuine win, you know, where he liked it too, you know. He liked it, and it shows every time we do a podcast with him. That guy shows us so much love, like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. Like right now, we're showing Philo. He posted a video de nosotros tocando con Natanael.
Yeah,
like it's crazy. He doesn't have to do that. I mean, well, yeah, because we're in this label, but he doesn't do it for everybody. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no way. Definitely have to. I've been talking to JB a little bit. We're hopefully gonna have Jimmy and JB.
Oh, sí, JB, he's awesome, dude. Nosotros,
super chill.
Antes de firmar con Jimmy, con Rancho Humilde, well, JB, Roque, the whole gang, nosotros le tocábamos a JB.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude. Every time, in his birthday parties, nosotros éramos el grupo que le tocaba. Cuando, you know, he wanted to just have a good time, when he wanted, una vez que que inauguraron su rancho, ¿verdad? Like, we've been there para las amanecidas del viejo. Like,
Las Desveladas, Las Desveladas.
We played for him a lot of times. Like, that dude, no, compa, déjame decirte something about that guy. Ese compa, he has a big heart, bro. Because una vez me habló y me dijo, hey, man, you have some fans here in Compton. One of them, he graduated from high school. This is way before Rancho Humilde. This is before we got signed at Rancho Humilde, mejor dicho.
Yeah.
Esto fue hace como, I don't know, 2-3 years ago, right? He called me. He's like, hey, bro, you have some fans. These fans are like lower income. One of them, you know, he just graduated. So these guys want you for their graduation. They just can't afford you. I'm going to pay for it. ¿Cuánto va a ser? We played at these kids' graduation party, dude, and JB covered all the expenses.
That's sick.
Like that guy, he has a big heart, man. Él llegó because he had a family party. Él llegó al último cuando terminamos de tocar. Llegó y ¿cuánto va a ser? He paid. Like he's a dope guy, man. Ese compa es bien buena gente. He has his heart like in the right place.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the stuff he does for kids and people with special needs and stuff like that.
JB es otro pedo, ese compa. Well, mira, pues apenas vamos conociendo a Jimmy, ¿verdad? I'm pretty sure Jimmy has a big heart too, you know, pero I'm just telling you from my experience, what I've experienced, you know, and I experienced that from JB because nosotros somos el grupo que siempre le tocamos al viejo, you know?
Yeah.
At his birthday parties, whatever, you know, his Desvelados.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's great to be surrounded by people like that. You know, porque gente que te hace sentir mejor de ti mismo ya que te vas. You know, that's always one of the important things I always tell even the entrepreneurs here who come that are just starting a business que maybe no mucha gente cree en ellos, but it's like, hey, surround yourself by people who add life to you.
Yeah. Make it, you know?
Yeah, because even the friend circle, like right here in the studio right now, we have all types of personajes aquí.
Yeah.
And all
entrepreneurs
diferentes
too.
brands aquí. Dandy
Dandy
has.
has finest merch.
Yeah, we got the Mr. Mariscos right here.
Yeah,
Hey,
see?
those mariscos were fire.
Fire,
Ahí está la cámara. Ahí está la cámara. I'm not gonna lie.
Púntale bien. Ceviches Jalisco.
Yo no soy marisquero, pero dos mariscos were fire.
Agarré un poquito de todo. They're all fire.
Dude, I repeated 3 plates. I repeated 3
platos te
plates.
aventaste?
No, pues es que el café estaba muy fuerte, pues
No
tenía que
wonder I
aguantar.
heard someone in the background say, quítenle la olla.
Oh, valió madre.
La charola.
La charola. No, it's RKT. No, RKT, you were in the bathroom, que nervioso y que
Es que la
tal.
verdad, yo soy muy
He was over there throwing up in the restroom.
I'm nervous.
Knees are weak.
But I'm losing the coffee's bomb, you know?
Yeah, no, we have, we.
Bien calladito,
puro
que diga algo, compa.
Yeah, say something.
What do you think about Desvelados, RKT?
Man,
Aquí,
man.
ahorita que están aquí en Chile.
Look, man, these guys, very friendly. Not just that, but they motivate you. You know, people don't understand when you know them, one by one, individually.
How was that relationship fostering up? Because so it's for everybody at home watching, I've been bugging Christian for like a good couple weeks, maybe a month or two, para que se jalara.
And RKT was like, you gotta go, bro.
I ain't going if you don't go.
Christian would always say yes, pero nunca se jalaba.
Es que, you know what? Mi papá me dijo, mijo, tú a todos dile que sí, nomás que no le digas cuándo.
There you go.
No. It's because honestly, dude, we've been really busy. Si antes trabajábamos 2 veces, ahora estamos trabajando
Right
3
when I
veces.
think I messaged you, like a week later, you guys in Rancho.
Yeah,
and
sí. So, lo que pasa es que, mira, I'm gonna be honest with you. Ahí en Rancho, it's not que si vas a pegar o no. It's a matter of time. You know, right there. You just have to put in the work, you know. You just have to put in the work. Si antes, a lot of people think que cuando firmas a algo, here's another one. I've always wanted to say this, and thank God I'm in this podcast, and I'm going to say it.
Ya está.
A record label does not make you. No nomás porque vas a firmar en una disquera ya vas a ser famoso. There's a lot of people here in LA that have been signed by Rancho and they disappear, you know?
Yeah.
Pero es because, and then a lot of people like, oh, no, es que fulana disquera no me apoyó, fulana. No, dude, you just have to do it on your own, man. You have to do it.
They get in the comfortable zone, you know?
Es que lo que pasa es que cuando tú vas a entrar en una disquera, no creas que it was like back in the day. Back in the day, you know, en los tiempos de Elvis, you see those documentaries donde llegaba un representante y agarraba a Elvis de la mano y decía, vas a hacer esto, vas a hacer esto, vas a hacer esto. No, dude. Nowadays, you have to do it on your own, bro. They're just right there to support.
There's a lot of competition.
There's a lot of competition too. Y luego también lo que pasa es que nowadays too, I believe is because they want the artists to be a little bit more free to express themselves, you know? Because back in the day, managers were so rigorous that a lot of them ended up in like tragic, you know, like addictions or stuff like that. Why? Because they didn't have like that freedom, you know?
Yeah.
Nowadays, artists do have more freedom because they can do whatever the hell they want, you know? So, entonces, when you sign to Rancho, no creas que vas a firmar en una disquera que todos los días te va a decir, Jimmy, oh, you gotta do this, now do this. No, ahí, compa, if you're gonna sign, like, you better be ready to bring it, bro. You know, like, you have to compose better, you have to record often, and you have to do a lot of things on your own. When you sign onto Rancho, ellos te dan una lista, and it's like a golden list. Están los números that everybody. Like, if you follow that list, you'll make it.
Okay, so it's like a guideline.
It's like a guideline.
Un roadmap to success.
Yeah, it's a roadmap to success.
Esa lista nomás se la pasan ahí a Rancho.
A la gente que firma en Rancho.
Okay. Yo queriendo sacar la lista.
Yeah, so esa lista, it's a road to success, and if you follow that, and if you dial the right numbers and you do the things, it's gonna happen. Pero there's a lot of people. Mira, lo que pasa es que a lot of kids that get signed, it's because they get signed for a reason. It's because they have like some sort of momentum en su música. Su música está a punto de pegar o está pegando, ¿me entiendes? Y muchos grupos piensan que firmando es como diciendo, yeah, I can kick back.
We made it. But it's just the start line.
It's harder.
It's just the starting line.
It's just harder.
Yeah.
So si te estás sonando en las calles and you just get signed, whatever you were doing, you have to do it 2 or 3 times as much. Yeah. You got to do it more. Lo tienes que hacer más. No creas que they're going to do it like, oh, yeah, finally ya pegué. Okay, here, manage my music. Go. No, compa, you got to do it.
How did you guys decide to sign? Like as a grupo, did you guys all make the decision to sign?
Yeah, we all signed. I think it was
same-
time, bro. I think it was time. It was time because we were getting so many messages from people out of state. We were getting so messages, and then a lot of people here from LA. We were getting just the comments were ridiculous. Donde nos decían la gente, you guys are so underrated. Like I can't believe this song has these much views. It deserves more. You know, like our people from LA were telling us, bro. Like, you guys have to be on top. Why are you guys on top? I listen to your songs. You know, I listen to Me Tuve Que Pelar Pa' Culiacán, ¿Quién es quién? You know, I listen to En Lingua Transito, to Mr. Silverdale. Se volteó la moneda. No, we just got a bunch.
A ver si nos puedes dar unos previews, unas de las cancioncitas.
Hay un montón de canciones que tenemos, and a lot of people believe that those songs should be, like, at a different level. The reason why we signed is because of them. Because we are now going to take that music to another level. Dude, we've never been on a playlist.
Yeah.
And now we're on playlist.
I saw that. You guys were on the top.
We were on number one on Spotify for like 2-3 weeks, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, so and
how does that feel?
Lloré, compa.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. The first day it was at 5 a.m.
¿Cómo se siente, Filo?
Awesome, bro. La neta, it's a dream come true.
It was a dream come true. Look, era las 5 de la mañana. Lo que pasa que toda la gente de Rancho Humilde se había ido para la Ciudad de México. They're working, bro. The cool thing about Rancho is que if you provide them your music, they'll manage it. They'll manage it. Está en ti sacar good music and record it and give it to them, you know? So the process starts like this. You compose, you record. After your music is done, la entregas. And then, you know, if it's good or not, they manage it. They distribute. They put it in spots. La primera canción que grabamos en Rancho Humilde fue la de Soy Nacido En.
Hey, that was a banger.
Everywhere.
I've been hearing that song everywhere.
So
everywhere, every day.
So the cool thing about it was that compusimos esa canción, we took it out, and then la persona que se encarga de agarrar las canciones and place them in playlist, mi compa, I don't know if I'm allowed to say his name, but he knows who he is. I thank him. Every time, cada vez que alguien de la gente de trabajo de Rancho Humilde nos hace un trabajo a nosotros, yo les mando mensajes agradeciéndoles, you know, to thank them, because they have so many groups to manage. Like, they have so many groups. Rancho Humilde has a lot of groups. So every time they bless you with a work, like, I thank them. I appreciate that.
As it should be.
Yeah, so he calls me up. He called me, bro. Me llamó. I was dropping off my daughter at school. He called me. He's like, hey, bro, Snoop Dogg wants Soy Nacido En. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, dude, him and Jimmy are going to make a collab album. It's Defro Records and Rancho Humilde. And they want the Soy Nacido En for the album. And I was like, fuck, bro. We are one of the first Mexican, like, collab with a rap, you know, like hip-hop label. Defro Records, bro.
Yeah, Defro.
When I was a little kid, I used to hear Dr. Dre.
Yeah, Tupac.
Yeah, Tupac and Snoop Dogg and Defro Records, you know? Yeah. Snoop Dogg and Defro is the record that pays me. You know, it's one of the most famous record label that pays me. Is one of the most famous lines out there, you know? So now...
Have you gotten a chance to meet him, Snoop?
No, I haven't, dude.
Coming up.
Look, dude, honestly...
Cualquier día.
Yeah.
Cualquier día, dude. One of my biggest inspirations is Dr. Dre.
Yeah.
Dr. Dre, he's one of my biggest inspirations, dude, honestly, because he came out of a record label that was literally effing him over, and then he made his own.
Empire.
Yeah, he built an empire, dude. And one of my favorite lyrics that he composed is donde dice, I was a starving artist, so I will never starve an artist. You know? And since Eminem and all those guys, dude, he even though Eminem was under Dr. Dre made opened the doors for him so he can build his own empire. You know?
Yeah.
I think Master P and all those older cats, they said, hey, you know what? Like, I don't want to have people under me. I prefer, like, to create bosses, you know? So that's super dope, you know?
Yeah.
And the reason why, go ahead, Dr. T, go. You were going to say something. You were finally going to say something.
RKT. It's in the name.
Hip hop and corridos, you know.
Yeah, it's because look, dude. A lot of people say, "Okay, oh, you know, like you guys are taking away from." No, dude, it's because I grew up in Compton.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up listening to rap.
They
you know,
going back. That's it.
You know, I listened. I was listening to NWA and Chalino at the same time.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it. You know, my classmates were listening to NWA, to Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? And And my dad was listening to Chalino.
You
know, so it was like I think Desvelados is a product of those two worlds, you know, because we are from Compton. You know, the African American culture in Compton is huge, you know, and also the Mexican culture is huge in Compton.
Yeah.
And I think Desvelados derives from those two cultures. We're like Desvelados were created, you know. So I take influences from all those two cultures because I think awesome. I think I'm allowed to, bro. You know, I'm allowed to because I grew up. You know, I got beat up. I grew up in Compton. It was bad, dude. It was bad. You know, when I grew up. You know.
Yeah.
Like so.
Philo, you grew up in Compton too?
Sí, también.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to get beat up too all the time.
Yeah,
pero todo bien, todo bien. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Yeah, dude. So it's like.
También RKT?
I grew up in, like I was telling you, I grew up in Nayarit and brought up, and I grew up in Lawndale.
Lawndale.
Yeah,
That's nice, RKT. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and change the subject now.
RKT was just warming up.
So look at this game.
Cool, bro. All right, now we're gonna talk
RKT.
Así es, dude. So you know, you're in a record label and they, si tú le echas ganas, ellos le van a echar las ganas también. Pues, ¿me entiendes? You're not gonna go in there and not do nothing. If you go in there and not do nothing, they're not gonna do nothing.
Yeah.
Ellos no pueden hacer milagros, you know.
So they're looking for people with an entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So definitely when we signed, and one of the questions you asked is why you guys signed, why now? Because we were ready. We were ready. There was just so many signs, dude. There were so many signs. And then one of my biggest signs was when Jimmy posted a picture with Dr. Dre, like 2 days before we signed. And that was like, I got to meet Dr. Dre. I gotta sign.
Whatever we got to do. Whatever. You know, I agree with you on that one. I have so much respect for people like that in the music industry and for the labels. That's one of the things why, like, I hit up JB and, like, when he followed me, I was like, oh, shit, like, saludos, compa, because there's people that have made changes in the industries, different industries. Dr. Dre was one of them. In the Latino community, I feel like, you know, of course, there's like Del Records and other stuff, but Rancho Humilde right now.
No, I think I don't want to disrespect.
Like Death Row, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to disrespect none of the record labels because I mean the groups that came out of other record labels, they've hit amazing numbers that we haven't even hit. So I'm not in my right to disrespect them. But something that they didn't do was, dude, did you just guys see Fuerza Regida played at a hip hop rap like show, you know, where like people from like other genres were on there and Fuerza Regida was on there. I've never seen that, man.
Or even the Nathaniel with Bad Bunny.
With Bad Bunny, dude. All that is, I always say that because, mira, come on. Cuando recién salió Nathanael y Junior H and all those cats from Corridos Tumbados.
A different wave.
Mira, Mexican people, truly Mexican people, they're like, pinches Corridos Tumbados, qué feos. And you know, come on, you know, like, a mí puro corrido de...
Chale, haz de la sierra aquí, compa.
Puro corrido de ese, ¿me entiendes? Pero mira, those kids did something amazing.
Yeah.
They created a bridge that I guess if those kids weren't in the Mexican music, you know, a lo mejor no existiera ese puente. Because back in the day, and the reason why I say a bridge is because they created a bridge with the urbanos and the reggaetoneros, que antes no existía. A lo mejor sí, de vez en cuando, Daddy Yankee se metía para acá y hacía un dueto con un mexicano, pero el mexicano tenía que cantar sobre una pista reggaetonera.
Yeah.
El mexicano tenía que cantar sobre una pista urbana.
Little Vicente Fernandez with the twerk song in the back.
Yeah, with the twerk song in the back. Like, it had to be like that. Thanks to these kids, now it's them singing our music.
Yeah.
You know, like you have Karol G singing la de ¿qué? 200 Rosas en Tumbado. When have you seen that? Never. El dueto que hizo Grupo Firme con Maluma. Ellos estaban cantando banda. If it would have been back in it, if it wasn't for Nathanael and Junior H and those kids, Grupo Firme iba a ser un dueto con Maluma, pero sobre los términos de Maluma, con una pista urbana, con una pista reggaetonera. You know, that's how I see it, man. These kids, they destroyed lo regional de México. Now it's música mexicana. Regional doesn't exist anymore. You know, like,
very true.
Yeah.
Pues mira, tenemos unas preguntitas.
Go ahead. We
want to just go into some questions. There was a lot of repeat questions, so I'm going to skip a few.
All right, cool.
Sorry, everybody that's watching at home. Pero unas, a ver, una de las preguntas que agarramos, que mucha gente preguntó, era de que ¿cuánto por un corrido ahorita? ¿Cuánto están cobrando ahorita por un corrido?
Sí lo tengo que contestar, la neta.
pues, ¿cómo no? Ahorita el compa Chris Cruz preguntó en Instagram que ¿cuánto por un corrido bélico?
Ok, la neta cobramos $10,000 por un corrido nosotros. Y no empezó siendo ese precio. Y los primeros corridos que compuse fueron gratis, compa. ¿Me entiendes? Fueron gratis los primeros o fueron muy baratos. Pero como le he explicado, mucha gente que me pregunta, hey, ¿por qué cobran? You guys son un grupo local, ¿cómo van a cobrar? O X cosa, la gente que hace esas preguntas. Cuando nosotros recién empezamos, viejo, cuando yo le pedía un paro para que alguien nos grabara, nos hacían el paro sin costo alguno también. Yeah. So, si alguien llegaba y me decía, hey, compa, quiero un corrido, Simón, lo componía y no me costaba nada a mí grabarlo. ¿Por qué? Porque cuando recién vas empezando, hay mucha gente que a lo mejor tiene fe en ti y te graba sin costo alguno.
Yeah.
Pero cuando empiezas a trabajar, cuando la gente que te graba los videos, cuando la gente que te graba el audio te empieza a ver tocando, te empieza a ver generando dinero, para la otra vez que tú vayas, te van a cobrar, viejo. ¿Me entiendes? Yeah. And they deserve it too because they're putting in work, they deserve
time
it.
Is money
yeah,
for
time
everybody.
is money for everybody. So lo que pasa es que así como tú vas subiendo, los costos de producción van subiendo también.
Yeah.
Cada vez que yo grabo un video, es más caro de que last time I recorded. Los precios van aumentando. Y pues al final del día, un corrido es un lujo, no es un privilegio, pues, ¿me entiendes? No todos merecemos corridos, es un lujo. Si tú te quieres dar ese lujo, go ahead. Pero a mí me ha pasado ocasiones donde yo he cometido errores, donde cobré muy barato por un corrido y cuando llegamos a grabar, el precio de grabación había aumentado y yo tuve que poner de mi bolsa, ¿me entiendes? Sí. Entonces,
Todavía,
viejos. Entonces, hay alguien bumping un corrido bien perro out there and I paid for it, So it's like...
You want to sponsor one for FFC Studios?
Es que son errores que uno va cometiendo, pues. También uno no sabe, you don't know. Cuando recién vas empezando, tienes muchas ilusiones and you just want to do things. You just want to record, you just want to compose. So, entonces, por el momento sí cobramos 10, pero pues te incluye todo, la grabación, el video y todo. Y no nomás eso. Yo creo que Los Desvelados ofrece algo muy distinto. Los corridos que hacemos nosotros son originales, son muy personales. Como dice Philo, they're tailor made, When you go in there and you want a corrido for us, like you go out and it's made to you, So el corrido que sale está producido para ti, ¿me entiendes? Y la neta, cada vez que componemos un corrido, está más perro que el anterior, And it's been like that. And I think we're going to continue that.
Awesome.
Tap in before it goes up.
Pero ese es el precio ahorita. No sé.
Vamos a darles un cheque ahorita.
No, es que la neta el costo de producción aumenta, pues. Y luego también uno busca, cada vez que grabas, buscas mejor calidad. Yeah. So every time que tú vas subiendo, tu calidad va creciendo. So entonces you want to look for better quality. So the prices augment.
Just listen to his music,
Yeah, you'll find out. No, chingón. No, y aquí dice que Dandy Hats dice que él quiere patrocinar el siguiente corrido para FFC Studios, ¿no? Pues
yeah. The guy got it.
Dandy Hats, he's got it.
He got it. Look, he's standing next to the sign that says 401k.
Ahí está. Ahí dice Dandy patrocina. That's all I read right there. Para que se le quita el cabrón.
Dandy paga.
Ándale. He said maybe Dandy Hats collab coming soon, hopefully.
Yeah. We've been talking about it for a minute.
Los Desvelados.
Yeah, Desvelados. Yeah, Dandy Hats.
Connection.
I always liked his quality of work. De hecho, hace muchos años él sacó unas hats que decían Power. And they were so well stitched, man. Like
next level, huh?
Yeah, next level stuff.
Quality,
Yeah.
Dandy, for those of you who know, there is an episode with Dandy on our FFC Studios para que lo vayan a chequear.
Were those your first, one of the first hats? Yeah, huh? Dude, you freaking, on your first hats, he blew it off the ballpark, huh? Gosh.
Yeah.
Ya viene part 2. Tiene part 2 podcast. Es el primero que vamos a tener, creo que part 2.
Oh, ¿neta?
Porque está haciendo cosas grandes el compa.
Es el rey, mi compa.
El compa Gavino Filoso preguntó que cómo agarran motivación para seguir adelante en la música. Que obviamente 10 años fue mucho tiempo, ha de ser difícil, pero ¿cómo siguieron motivados?
La razón es porque yo creo que siento que no hemos llegado a donde tenemos que llegar. La motivación de nosotros aumenta todos los días, viejo, porque cada vez pisamos un diferente nivel. Y hallamos motivación en eso, porque no estamos conformes con lo que hemos hecho.
Yeah.
Últimamente mucha gente nos ha felicitado Mucha gente nos ha dicho, hey, congrats. But I feel like we haven't done anything. You know, I feel like we haven't got to that point yet. La motivación sigue ahí because no somos conformes, ¿me entiendes? No somos conformes. Y no en un aspecto malo, sino en un aspecto bueno. You know? Queremos seguir creciendo. Mira, la motivación principal de nosotros crece cuando tenemos presentaciones y vemos y escuchamos a la gente cantando nuestras canciones. Cuando uno canta, man, cuando nosotros recién empezamos, compa, cuando pisábamos el escenario nos mandaban notitas con corridos de otra gente que estaba pegando en el momento. Regulo Caro, Gerardo Ortiz, Noel Torres, Commander, you know, they wanted to hear their songs. Poco a poco empezaron a llegar notitas con los corridos de nosotros. Little by little. Llegando notitas. Entonces, y luego empezaron con las notitas y luego empezaron con los labios, compa. Empezamos a ver la gente cantando las rolas. Una vez estábamos tocando en un centro nocturno que se llama Las Amanecidas. Saludos para mi compa Dani. Él es el encargado de
Dani Privadas, ¿no?
Yeah, Dani Privadas, de ese antro nocturno.
Saludos.
Y estaban teniendo problemas con el poder en el antro. Entonces nosotros estábamos tocando una rola de nosotros. Ese fue el punto donde ya empezamos a dejar a la gente cantar. Porque lo que pasa es que estábamos tocando and the power went out.
Yeah.
And everybody in the club started singing. Everybody, dude.
Sin querer queriendo.
Sin querer queriendo. Yeah. And then the power came back and then we started playing. Pero fíjate como que, I don't know, yo digo que los tiempos de Dios son perfectos en veces because the power went. Fue el punto donde nosotros cambiamos nuestro show. We started letting the people sing. Why? Because come on, dude, we're a group from Compton. Who's going to believe that they're going to sing our songs, you know? Pero poco a poco, primero fue 1, luego fueron 2, luego 10, luego 20, ahora 100, 200, 300, you know? Cantando nuestras canciones. Y ya dejamos que el público cante con nosotros. Entonces, ellos son los que nos motivan a nosotros, compa. Ellos nos motivan absolutamente. ¿Por qué? Porque cada vez que sacamos un corrido nuevo, they sing it, y esa es la motivación para seguir adelante. Son el público.
I love that. Filo, ¿y tú?
Same thing, bro. La neta, el público, pues, they let you know that to keep going, pues. They'll tell you, pues, to keep going. Ya cuando la gente no haya response, que la gente no te busca, no quiere tomar fotos, no te procura, entonces, porque sí, ya, entonces, ya, pero si te siguen buscando, tú sigues cantando. You know?
Exactamente.
Like
hay un dicho, ¿no? Del tiempo del parral, dice, mientras ustedes sigan aplaudiendo, yo voy a seguir cantando. Who said that?
That's the thing. So, like you said, we keep going because of them.
Yeah, we keep going.
Wanting more. Pues.
Yeah, we keep going.
Ya cuando no quieren ellos, pues no sé.
Yeah, yo creo que ya.
To do something else.
I don't do something else.
¿Tú, RK, tú? You know what, this compa, I ain't gonna lie. Para los que no lo conocen al compa, just follow his Instagram, RKT Audio and Video. Este compa trabaja. I think I work hard. Pero este compa, morning to night.
Yeah, he
morning
does
to
16-hour shifts.
Yeah, I've never seen somebody like that. I respect that a lot because I know how it feels.
When we're doing the hangar,
Yeah.
the crew worked 18 hours straight. We did this 5 times in a row, 5 days.
5 days a week.
We went back to the hotel because we were out of the city.
Yeah.
We're in Bakersfield, so we'll go back to the room at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning, go to sleep, wake up at 7:30, go to Denny's, I get breakfast for the boys, and go back to the field.
Yeah.
They created the biggest hexagon in the world.
Everybody was like tapping out, like we had blisters on our, on our feet. Everybody was.
¿Qué era la motivación, pues, compa? Because I seen you.
Inspiration behind it. We knew what we were about to do was like a compliment.
And the occasional calls from Christian telling him to hurry ass up.
Chaleca.
El compa dice, me llama. Estoy reportando. Get all straight.
Did he when he answered the phone? Sir.
Yeah.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
Sorry, sir.
Bro, he trips me out cuando me llama así.
I'm business.
Sir,
bro.
are you? Hello, sir.
Hey,
I'm like,
when you get to know me, like with you, one-on-one, I'll be different. But when it comes to business and phone calls, I gotta treat all the clients the same.
Sir.
Pero fíjate que...
Like, stop calling me sir. Just talk to me straight up.
Hey, you know,
I'm
dude.
used to it.
I'm not used to people calling me sir. Yeah. Me hace sentir viejo el compa.
I can help you, sir. How's it going, boss?
Oh, cálmate.
Me llama
A mí me han dicho señor, ¿verdad?
You know,
Señor.
what's up, patrón? ¿Qué ocupa?
Yeah.
Like,
10 minutes away, sir.
Ya, hay
Like,
mucha
like,
gente.
stop
Pues, mira,
already.
nosotros le tocamos a mucha raza, pues a muchos, ¿verdad? Y hay gente que tiene diferentes formas de demostrar su respeto. Y se me hace que en una ocasión ¿verdad? Estábamos tocando en un lugar y un niño tenía algo y vaya y regréselo al señor, al señor. And I'm like, damn, Filo, we're really
Los
that old
señores
already.
del grupo.
Los señores del grupo.
Sí, el don.
Yeah, but going back to the hexagon, that took 3 months.
Yeah.
People think
Biggest
it
hexagon in the world.
People think it just happened like, it happened like in a weekend, you know? Because nothing was up 2 weeks before.
If you
and
build
2
it,
weeks
they will
later,
come.
It was up.
Yeah.
Pero mucha gente pensó que pasó en 2 semanas. I'm like, no.
Hexagon.
Hey, by the way, he's an actual dealer now for the hexagon lights.
I heard
yeah,
that.
congrats on that.
We were
one.
having
Like,
a nice chat yesterday. And
yeah, like if you search up the company, what's the name of the company?
Hexglow. We're on the map.
Hexglow.
Yeah.
They hit him up and be like, man, you're doing amazing work with our hexagon lights.
Yeah.
That we want to put you as an official, installer and dealer.
Cheers to RKT.
That's
right.
crazy,
Cheers to
man.
RKT.
That's
RKT.
crazy. Congrats, man.
Growing
Congrats.
together, growing together,
Yeah, oh, that's a point that I wanted to
growing
touch.
together.
That I like to surround myself by people that are growing, you know, and I think that's a mutual success,
Yeah.
A mí nunca me ha gustado ser una persona que is surrounded by people that are doing lesser than me, you know. I don't like it. I don't like it. And if I am in that circle, I want them to level up.
And that's
Yeah,
one
to
thing,
level
you know, about him since I met him. He's helped me so much, you know. On the field, off the field, just by calling, hey, I know you're very busy, but remember, LA needs you. Get back to LA right now
Yeah.
and start taking care of the clients, you know. Because you got to remember where you came from, too, who brought you up, you know. LA's been behind both of us, you know.
Yeah.
Desvelados, and they helped me. Philo, Frankie, Alan, Caesar, Christian, always.
LA's the city to be, man. LA's the city.
Get back,
Make sure.
staying humble, staying humble. When they signed to Rancho Humilde, I think the following day,
He got a big job at Rancho Humilde the next day after we got
shout out
signed.
to the homie Sal,
Yeah, crazy, yeah.
Sick.
So
I'm working in Rancho Humilde. and
I
see
figured,
him,
I was
and
like,
I'm
I thought you
what?
brought him over or something that next day, and then I see him
no.
doing stuff.
I feel like I'm gonna go to prison and then I'm gonna see him like doing the wiring at the prison.
No, and you know what's amazing about my life up to this point is that I never had to put anyone on. Like I've never. I know a lot of people like to put people on.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that I don't like to help people out, but no, I believe that everybody has the ability to put themselves on.
The only thing I'm gonna say is que that's my job, man.
Yeah,
I put people on. That's literally
No,
my job.
I know, no, that's cool. I know what you do, and that's amazing. What your job is amazing, dude. You make people legit and create their own business and make them, like entrepreneurs, Well, they already are entrepreneurs, but you make them official.
Yeah.
You make them official, and sometimes those people think that they can't, but they can't.
para apoyarlos.
So lo que pasa es que the circle that I'm around, bro, like I'm always with them. Like we signed to Rancho, the next day he got a deal with Rancho too.
They're like, we need like 10 TVs up by tonight.
Yeah,
I'm like,
tees
what? Like
and
10
everything,
TVs?
and it's like
what size are they?
our first week.
90 inches.
Yeah,
Like,
our first
oh,
week
yeah.
at Rancho, we were recording our new songs and everything, and we were hanging out with RKT.
That was in the back.
So it's like, yes,
Bro,
it's dope.
Jimmy's
Dude.
coming to say what's up to them and says what's up to me, and I'm like, what?
Sick.
That's
And
crazy,
the
dude.
crazy thing is, like,
The circle that we're in, like, it's crazy. We're all growing together. We're all growing.
That's it.
crazy, bro.
We're all growing.
Networking, like I said.
Yeah, that's all.
Networking is key.
And it's
to
a
Network
train.
is your net
even
worth.
for anything, bro. Even it doesn't even have to be business, Sometimes it could be something else,
Could be doing a podcast.
Yeah, the Desvelado train is going so fast. If you strap on, you strap on.
Jump on.
No, qué chingón, qué
I'll
chingón.
run you over.
I know we had some more
Run you over.
questions.
Yeah, what's another question?
A ver, Ernie Lux preguntó que how's it like filming videos with Servando ZL, and how do you guys get to film with somebody like that?
Ernie Lowe.
Oh, bro.
I just heard, yeah. Ernie.
Yeah, that's so dope. Mira, fíjate que nosotros somos de Compton. We're LA based, pero Culiacán, Sinaloa fue la primera ciudad que nos dio la oportunidad de grabar.
Ha ido,
Ajá, ido a RKT for like 16 hours. Fue
Yeah, then he came back.
RKT?
Yeah, he went. Look, it's because
¿Fuiste a entregar merco? ¿Qué chingados?
Cuando nosotros vamos y grabamos, pues rentamos ranchos y rentamos casas lujosas para que en los videos se vean perrones, pues.
Yeah, of course.
So, entonces la casa que rentamos happened to have a pool. RKT flew in just to get in the pool, bro.
Where you guys at? Culiacán. Alan, send me the address.
He got the first
Where are
flight.
you?
He got
I'm here.
Llegamos a Culiacán and he got there like the next day, bro.
Like,
So it feels awesome. Mira, let me tell you, it is a whole different level because Servando ZL, his camera work is amazing, pero no nomás eso. México tiene unos de los mejores ingenieros, compa, para la música mexicana.
I can agree with that a lot.
Like a plus that groups have out there in Mexico are their engineers. They make you sound so amazing, bro.
Very true.
Y lo que pasa es que también Servando ZL, cuando nosotros fuimos por primera vez hace 5 años, we're a Compton group. We were finally doing something that big famous people do. It was nerve-wracking, dude. Nosotros teníamos, hombre, las manos sudadas, sudando. Compa, de los nervios. Fíjate, de los nervios, compa, de los nervios. Like, I don't know, dude. Siente que te vas a desmayar, viejo. Esta última vez que grabamos la de Mr. Silverdale, yo y Frankie, I think we almost fainted. Just because of los nervios. Los nervios. Because you know that you're on a platform that a lot of people are going to listen to you. You know?
Yeah.
But it's cool. Mira, the cool thing about Servando is that he accepts everyone. So, nomás es cuestión de mandarle mensaje que él tenga disponibilidad and you go record with him. It's pretty dope. Sí es mucho nervios because it's a big responsibility to be on Servando.
Yeah.
You know?
And if you mess up too, like he has to come and like turn the camera off over here and then turn this camera off. And then like if you make a mistake, you stop again and then he comes and walks and turns the camera off again and resets it. Like so he has to like, you know, so you're kind of like, oh,
I fucked up.
Yeah.
I don't want to mess up. You know?
I don't want to mess up.
And that song comes out perfect, but just right there when your camera's on, Culiacán, the weather, the bugs, you just, I don't know, you forget the song, bro. La neta, you forget
I missed my flight.
Dude, it's crazy because, mira, estábamos cuando ensayamos, cuando nosotros llegamos, ensayamos primero, you know. Ya tenemos las canciones ensayadas, pero por los nervios ensayamos otra vez. Y antes que llegue Servando, me and Philo like to sing the songs a cappella, just me and him. We were singing the songs. Oh, we had the songs on lock, viejo. We had the songs like... Y nomás llega mi compa Pavel, saludón. Mi compa Pavel, the people que va y graba con Servando know Pavel because Pavel is Servando's right-hand man, you know. Ese compa hace todo, you know. Ese compa es el rey. Mi compa Pavel, cuando él dice, grabando.
Hasta los lyrics se olvidaron.
Todo, viejo. Todo, compa.
Philo was like, what's our name?
Oh,
what's our name again?
I feel like I'm just gonna fall forward.
Mira, you know what's the hardest thing about recording videos en vivo? The hardest thing for me is to create the intro. ¿Qué vas a decir? ¿Qué? You know, aquí andamos de regreso, grupo Los Desvelados. You know, like
De regreso, se van llegando.
Fuck, dude, it's.
What was your intro?
Pues la primera vez, it was like, one of the intros was, ¿cómo se dice? RKT. ¿Qué rollo, plebe? Somos el grupo Los Desvelados desde Compton, California hasta Culiacán and stuff like that, you know?
You know the first time he called me for a job? He's like, Soy Cristian as well. He started like, it almost sounded like he was about to start singing, you know? And I'm like, I already know who you are,
Soy Cristian de Los Desvelados.
Estamos de regreso por aquí.
like,
así.
I'm like, don't even introduce yourself.
And one of the big ones is, estamos de regreso por aquí, grupo Los Desvelados desde Culiacán, Sinaloa.
I'm like, relax, I already know your voice, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, nosotros hicimos un collab con Vago Hats.
Okay.
Yeah, con Vago Hats. Él ha hecho muchos collabs con Nuevos Rebeldes and other groups. So he hit us up and he said, hey, vamos a hacer unos hats, a collab. And I was like, all right, down. Hey, what colors do you want to do? And I was like, I want to do the color black, you know, because Compton is identified by by black hats, you know. Todo el tiempo, like, you know, Compton hats are black. Yep. And then I want to do the color blue, Dodger blue for LA.
Yep. And
then he was like, what's the third one? And I want to do maroon. And he was like, why you want to do maroon? And I was like, por Culiacán, you know, los tomateros, el color de los tomateros. He was like, ¿y por qué? Dice, no, porque Culiacán fue la ciudad que nos dio la oportunidad, dude. Mira, hay un dicho muy grande y dicen que nunca serás profeta en tu propia tierra, you know? And it's true, dude. People here in LA, we grew up in LA. We're from LA, so nobody was gonna see us more than a local group. Yeah. It took somebody from another country to see us where we were. You know, Servando y Pavel, they were the first ones. You know that saw something different in Desvelados. You know, and yeah, Servando definitely. Shout outs to that, man. You know, a lot of the success that we have is thanks to Servando and Pavel. You know, those guys. They gave us a shot, you know, at a big platform, you know, a big platform where everybody. And I'm gonna be honest with you, dude. La de Me Tuve Que Pelar Pa' Culiacán, the first month it only had 1,500 views. No se movía, compa. No one knew who we were. But you know what? Esa rola picked up, and then Aquí Sigo Chevereando picked up. El Burro picked up. No, that Servando. Well, later on, but the first 11 songs that we recorded con Servando, it took a while because, first of all, we were never signed, so the only promotion that we did was us. You know, todo lo que hemos tenido up to this point has been us. Yeah,
that's awesome. No, yes,
hard work and dedication.
That's right. Hard work. That's right.
And now all the views have 500,000 million views, you know. We don't have millions, but, you know, I think Islas de Nuevo has 1.1 million, but it was by ourselves, bro. Like, no record label, nobody. It was just us screaming at our phones, ¿Qué rollo, please? Vayan a ver este video, pónganle like, you know, like, every day.
Printing out flyers.
Every day, bro. Every day,
That's
just pushing it, bro.
You know, because not everybody's in a...
Pushing it. And then there was a point in time that we started saying, somos los mejores de Los Ángeles, you know? I know we got a lot of backlash because of that saying, you know, a lot. To this day. Pero the reason why we had to say it was because, hey, dude, we had to believe it ourselves first, dude. Yeah. We had to believe it ourselves, you know? And now people say it. We don't even say it no more. Now people say it. Now, but that's why I say a Los Ángeles, well, we say a Los Ángeles hay que tenerle cuidado because I feel that nosotros somos una generación que more people are gonna in the future. More people are gonna start listening to groups that come out of LA. You know, thanks to groups like us. You know, and the reason why we created Los Ángeles hay que tenerle cuidado, not just for us, bro. We created it for all the groups in LA. Why? Because mira, en Culiacán es el epicentro de los corridos y es el epicentro de los grupos.
Yeah.
Okay. Si ahora se empieza un nuevo grupo en Culiacán, pa mañana they're famous just because they're from Culiacán.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of groups, dude. A lot of groups that they barely start and boom, they blow up. I want that to happen here in LA. That's why we created that. That's why we push so hard. Porque al rato, all my accordions, it doesn't matter. We're only here. Como dice, we're here for a good time.
Dons for real.
Yeah, we're here for a good time, not a long time. You know, so we just wanna leave something. You know, we wanna leave something. A Los Ángeles hay que tener cuidado.
Trademark that, please.
Yeah, we're gonna come next week and trademark it.
Ya dijo, compa. No, actually, that's a good for the follow-up question, I guess, that Jorge Ramos asked que si pudieran regresar el tiempo, ¿qué le dijeran a los jóvenes desvelados? You know, like what's a few words or a message that you would tell your younger self if you could go back?
I would just tell them, keep on going, bro. You're almost there. You know, like I wouldn't change anything. Because if we're here, I mean, mira, nosotros no somos un grupo que pegó a la primera. Y de hecho, yo siento que todavía ni hemos pegado. You know, en realidad, yeah, we're not like
we're just taking off right now.
Yeah, we're taking off. Pero I'm glad that things are working out the way that they are. Because yo siento que un grupo que tiene una trayectoria larga antes de pegar are going to be here for a longer time. Because we have a lot of music to fall back on.
Yeah, that's very true. That's a common thing that a lot of the grupos have told me.
They can go hours without singing a cover.
Yeah, we can go hours. So I don't know if I could go back, I would tell myself, bro, just hang on there. You know, I wouldn't change anything, bro. I wouldn't change anything. All my mistakes that I have made, that I still make, they were necessary.
Yeah,
you know, they were necessary.
Wear comfortable shoes.
Wear comfortable shoes.
Hey, you know what? We gotta ask about this chain right here because this is a nice. That's a nice comfortable shoe right there.
The one.
That's a nice comfortable shoe.
Yeah.
Those shoes all the time.
Nah, I wouldn't change a thing,
Got the
dude.
J's.
Everything, all the mistakes that we made, every time we got screwed over, every time we didn't get paid, every time we played for free, I wouldn't change it, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't change it. They were part of the process.
Yeah.
The reason why is that we've remained ourselves and we remain grounded is because we just been through so much, man.
That's funny. You see this right here? This
Yeah.
is why we have this. It's a diamond.
Yeah.
Because through time and pressure is what makes diamonds.
Yeah, that's what makes diamonds.
That's what we have to go through all the bullshit sometimes.
Pressure.
Yeah, we do.
Out of your pain can come your
Pressure
purpose.
makes a lot of things.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, so I wouldn't change. I would just tell my keep on doing it, bro. You're almost there.
That's it.
That's what I was telling.
And I know there was some repeat questions and a lot of saludos. So saludos a toda la gente de Los Ángeles.
Oh, hell yeah.
I know
Los
they
Ángeles,
got you guys
yeah,
back.
bro.
They've been asking for you guys
Yeah,
for a
bro.
while. And
LA.
thanks to the homie over here, RKT, porque he made this happen today.
Yeah,
So
bro.
I appreciate you.
Muy agradecido
On
por
Saturdays,
por
I
usted.
hang out at my dad's business, que se
Yeah.
llama Mr. Pollo. And a lot of our fans
You
actually...
already know it's going to be popping this Saturday.
Yeah,
What-
well-
the Saturday we drop this, va a estar lleno los pollos.
Anybody's
So-
welcome. Pull up.
So,
Y no nomás el pollo está delicioso, pero unas salsitas, frijolitos,
I
arroz.
thought you were going to say
todo.
something else, bro. I was like, okay.
Mira, yo
Yo pensaba que iba a decir,
that's one thing we have in
hey,
common, bro. Me and him, we love food, bro.
Hey, no, yeah, oh
One
yeah,
time,
you
one
can
time
tell.
after I finished work at his house, I pulled up. And he's like, let's just cook.
Yeah,
Bro,
let's just
they're
cook.
really cooking.
So, fíjate que hasta aquí iba a ser, no nomás el pollo está bueno, sino el pollero.
Ahí está el compa.
Nah, dude, a lot of people that listen to us, they show love to my dad's business, and they get there and they eat, and I love to talk to him, dude.
Hey,
I love
one
to
time
talk
I
to
was
him.
there-
And
one time I was there, they went on tour somewhere. Where's the Desvelados? Everybody was pulling up for a chicken. They weren't there.
yeah,
And
so
I gotta
I like to
entertain
hang out. I like to
everybody.
hang out. I like to help out my dad. You know, my dad, he's a big part of me. You know, my mom
Yeah.
as well. But I like to hang out with my dad. So we're there, and people that come there and buy chicken from my dad, dude,
Una foto.
No. They don't even ask for pictures. They just want to conversate with us. You know. So before they leave, they always say, and it's crazy, bro, because it's not something that I'm saying. It's the people say it. Bro, LA got your back. And that's crazy que la gente nos diga eso,
Bro,
you know?
pull up. There's like 6 cars with their hazard lights on.
Well, when are we going, bro?
This Saturday.
Saturday.
Ya dijo. Ya dijo.
From 11 a.m. to sometimes sell out. Sometimes he sells out really fast.
Sometimes
Yeah.
you pull up at 2 and it's gone.
Yeah.
I'm so frustrated. God damn, I gotta go eat something else now.
Che pollo loco la chingada.
No,
I don't even
compa.
go to Pollo. You know
He-
what he told you earlier? Once you have that chicken, you don't go to Pollo Loco.
You- oh,
It's
you don't go to
true.
it. Yeah, you don't go
Because,
to anywhere else.
My kids, they're like, no chicken. I gotta bring like pizza.
I mean, I have a quick question that came up right now about something about golden fingers.
Oh, what they say? Who said that?
I don't know if I should say who said that.
yeah, say it.
What-
Go ahead.
I don't. What is this? What does this
Go for
mean?
it. Go for it.
I just heard. Tell me something. Tell me more about the golden fingers.
Oh, that's dope. So look, honestly,
Shout out to my
well,
compa Richie.
Saludos para compa Richie. So fíjate, here we go. So well, we made this awesome garage, right? So I just wanted a garage just to hang out, dude. Like I just wanted to hang
Oh,
out.
man cave.
Yeah, a little man cave just to hang out.
Yeah.
And then RKT goes, dude, you should start podcasting here. And I was like, damn, really? He's like, yeah, you should. He's the one that gave me the
You
idea.
have to, bro.
Yeah. I mean,
He's the one that gave me the
Bro,
idea.
he's got a
So
movie theater. Like he's got a movie theater in there.
so pues se van a poner a ver películas
I
en vez
know,
del
man.
No, not
podcast.
just
So
that.
ent-
Like,
so
when
entonces,
you're in there, it's like inspirational. You can feel it.
yeah, so the idea behind Golden Fingers is that I want to give away an expensive accordion every year, you know, while I'm doing the podcast. There's gonna be a segment within the podcast that is called the Golden Fingers, and I'm gonna invite like accordion players, you know, and at the end of the year, I'm gonna gift them an expensive accordion.
Oh shit.
And so yeah, that's the thing behind Golden Fingers. But I would like to expand it. Like I think my first year I'm gonna give an expensive accordion, but then I don't know if later on I should just start giving out like beginner accordions to younger kids, you know? Because
Sick.
I don't know. It's because the music is difficult, bro. The music industry is difficult.
Yeah.
Like it's not like you can go to a school or ask for a scholarship or ask for anything. Like there's no help out there, dude. Being a musician, sometimes you don't even have help from your parents, bro, because being a musician is not. is not something that a lot of people like, you know? Like, Ira,
Yeah.
this one time I was going with my girl. They invited me. My girl, she's a civil engineer. You know, she's a genius. She has her master's. She's everything. You know, she's legit. You know, head to toe, she's legit. So I was invited to a happy hour with her at the Angel Stadium. And there's a guy, his name is Steve. He's a good friend of mine. Super cool dude, man. Super wealthy guy. And just because he's wealthy, he, like, super awesome dude. He has his own, like, private thing in the Angel Stadium. So we go and hang out with him. There was a dickhead there, some other engineer right there. And he tells my girl, like, oh, who's this guy? He's like, oh, you know, he's my boyfriend at the time. At the time, we were boyfriend and girlfriend. I was like, oh, what does he do for work? Oh, he's a musician. Oh, I'm not even going to say hi to him. It's not worth it. The guy said that.
Like that.
Yeah.
With you there?
Yeah, with me right there, right in front of this dickhead. Yeah, but I wanted to sock him too, but nah.
For you guys,
F that
Spanish,
guy.
dickhead significa.
But he told me, like, oh, and what is your dad?
Cabeza de
It's because
pito.
a lot of people frowned upon the music industry, you know, because why? Because there's no schooling for it, you know. I mean, yeah, you can get a master's in music and, you know, all that stuff, but I'm talking about like the really successful musician route, you know. It's really difficult, it's really hard, it's really frowned upon. You know, if you decide to do a music industry, like when you're a little kid and your parents tell you, hey, what do you want to be when you grow up? You better not say musician, you know? Like, your parents want to hear doctor, you know. Abogado. You know, they want to hear something miraculous.
Just
those
two.
Those
are the only two options.
Yeah, so if you hear musician, it's tough, bro. It's tough. So, look, honestly, I'm not a wealthy person, you know. Sí estoy mucho mejor de cuando empecé. And even at the level that I'm at, I'm even considering of giving back, you know.
That's important.
And it's important, you know. So I can't wait. I can't wait to start making the really big bucks because I know que voy a hacer un desmadre. You know?
Pues I see se jalan. Thanksgiving is coming up. I do a Thanksgiving drive every year.
Oh, that's dope.
We do too.
I say
RKT. We do.
I say jalan, and we'll do something.
RKT
We'll do
does
something
too.
nice for the communities locally.
Yeah.
We'll do something nice. We always do something big for them. Then the
We'll
kids
link up,
for the
we'll
toy
link
drive.
up.
Toy
Yeah.
drive.
So Golden Fingers is definitely in its infant stage, but yeah, I want to give out accordions.
Podcast
You know?
coming soon.
Yeah.
No. When the podcast is up, let us know so we can shout it out para que la gente sepa dónde
Gracias.
encontrarlos. Que
Algo
it'd be sick.
bello.
It'd be sick to, you know, it's always
Estás nervioso, ¿ah? You keep on bringing stuff.
RKT.
What's another question,
I'm
brother?
nervous.
A ver. Pues hubo muchos saludos. Muchos saludos. I guess one final question before, you know, because of the interest of time. What made you guys accept the invitation today? I think that's a question I always have myself. I like to find out. I find out because, you know, I feel like everybody has a, you know, todos están ocupados, todos están haciendo cosas. Why do you guys accept the invitation today? Además que no digan que pinche le prometiste una televisión puesta gratis o algo así.
Okay. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The truth aquí a chingados.
I'm gonna be honest with you. RKT says, "Hey, bro, if you come, all your door locks are gonna be electric."
He told me there was ceviche, güey. Ya con eso vine.
Nah,
Man, you know what? You're the
Arriba ceviches, Jalisco, mi compa.
No. Honestly, bro, we
Like, bro, this guy's like my manager. He pushes me to be better.
yeah, because I want everybody around me to do better.
And
you know?
that's what I think, you know. Like they say, you surround yourself, and then you will see. You know, every time, any day, wherever I'm at, if I'm not on point, you get that call, and he's like, "Hey."
No te deja descansar el compa.
No, he's like, "Póngase las pilas." Like, wherever I'm at, it don't matter.
I can't, dude. I can't hear RKT.
You can't hear me in my back. Nah, bro, but he's just realistic. You know?
Mira que ti cuando me habla, ignore his calls cuando me habla.
Missed calls, nah. Nah, I never put your voicemail. I always pick up. What's up, sir?
Compa.
Always.
No,
Don't
we're here because we were gonna be here one day or another. You know, just a lot of things have been happening with us. Some good things, and we're hard workers. We're super hard workers.
Yeah.
You know, we're always recording. We're always doing stuff. You know, we're always up and down. Ahora se del día, RKT told me, hey, puedes este día? And I was like, you know what? We're actually doing a podcast earlier that day. so sí podemos llegar, and you know that's why we're here. Perfect timing.
No, well, I want to thank you guys for joining us, of course. And I know la pregunta del millón that I got was, of course, que si se pueden echar unas rolas. So I don't know if we have some time for a few songs del Desvelados or
Hell yeah,
for the people here in LA, a ver si se pueden echar unas rolas.
Yeah, of course.
But ahí sí se pueden echar unas de las que ahorita están pegando.
De nosotros.
Of course, algo que nos está haciendo y poniendo en el mapa ahorita. And maybe I know if you have any premisas for the people watching at home here at FFC Studios.
All right, so vamos a tocar una que nos está funcionando ahorita mucho que se llama Soy Nacido En. Soy nacido en LA, de padres michoacanos, mi familia es humilde, México-americano. Era menor de edad y ya estaba chambeando, repartiendo verduras, los días se me hacían largos. Me tuve que salir de la preparatoria porque era preferible chambear que la academia por una discusión que tuve con mi padre. Me fui con un primo, ahí aprendí del jale. Me gustó el maderón que salía de un jalón. Todo lo medicinal, la rutina diario era rolar, quemar, fumar, sembrar. Soy nacido en LA.
Esa chingona, ¿la compusiste tú?
Sí, Simón. Sí.
Ah, chingona. What was the motivation? Just
Pues mira, los corridos de nosotros que componemos todo el tiempo son para alguien. They're always for somebody. Nosotros tenemos, de hecho se me hace que está en nuestro Instagram, es Blessed by God, Powered by Corridos. La máquina más fuerte que tenemos Desvelados son los corridos. Nosotros hacemos corridos personalizados. Hacemos corridos personalizados y cada corrido que componemos es para alguien.
Chingón. ¿Cuáles otras están pegando ahorita, machín, que lo están poniendo en el mapa?
Pues vamos a revisitar un corrido que a Jimmy le gustó mucho, por eso la volvimos a regrabar. Sería esta. Me tuve que pelar pa' Culiacán. La DEA me anda siguiendo los pasos. ¿Y cómo se los puedo yo negar? Si fue familia y los amigos falsos. Fue en el Valle San Fernando donde yo caí. Y alguien en caliente tuvo que abogar por mí. En ocasiones juro no es tu sangre la que te saca de ahí. Me tuve que pelar para Culiacán. Hay un corrido que la verdad nos está funcionando mucho también. Se llama Mr. Sildedio. Ese corrido está muy fuerte porque pues menciona...
Es de un personaje aquí.
Es de un personaje, sí. Pero pues el tema...
Hexagon coming soon.
Y dice... los nervios están al
ese cafecito, el compa.
Y dice por acá la de Mr. Sildedio.
Así era derechito.
RKT. Con un buen cigarro enciendo el backwards y me pongo a platicar mi vida en apartamento sección 8. De esos tiempos voy a hablar. Mi madre trabaja todo el día y en las calles yo me quedé. Como ven, no había nadie que a mí me dijera que eso no estaba bien. Ese corrido no está funcionando mucho porque son corridos que mencionan cosas que solamente puedes vivir de este lado, pues, ¿me entiendes? Que es en Estados Unidos. Los programas sección 8, gente con bajos recursos. El hecho de que tu mamá trabaje todo el día son cosas más estadounidenses que
Creo que todos hemos estado ahí, ¿no?
Yeah, sí, que you know, ¿me entiendes? Entonces, la razón por qué la gente nos sigue tanto y nos quiere tanto es porque nosotros cantamos cosas de este lado, que fue la idea de Desvelados, de cantar corridos de from this side, you know, from this side of the board.
Yeah. That's sick, man. That's sick.
Esa es la perrona. Y una nueva, ya para despedirnos. Esta la están esperando mucho. De hecho, nos la piden seguido. Que cuándo va a salir, que cuándo va a salir. Esta se titula Placas de Papel. Este corrido se lo dedicamos a los plebes que están haciendo los takeovers los fines de semana. I know they're all over the news. You know, it's something big. You know, I know a lot of people see it as a problem. You know, there's been, you know, a lot of casualties and everything. Pero there's neighborhoods that they don't touch. You know, there's neighborhoods that they don't touch. You know, I feel like they touch neighborhoods that are already fucked up. You know, like calles todas madreadas and everything. You know, they hit up my beautiful Compton every weekend because la neta, compa, las calles están bien madreadas en Compton.
Yeah, yeah.
Paramount is just across the bridge. They don't go y hacer desmadre en Paramount. Paramount is beautiful, you know. So I think I know the city council and all that, they want to stop the takeovers, but I think in order to stop something like that, I think they have to take care of the city first. Because the city's...
That's like the people standing up and rising.
Yeah, it is, bro. It is. Because you don't want to mess up something that's beautiful. But when you see something that's already messed up, you're like, hey, let's tear up the streets. So I feel like the boys, I think the boys that tear up the streets not only do it as fun for them and stuff like that, but I think, to me personally, the reason why I was so motivated is because I feel like, hey, man, you know, whoever's in charge of the money and the city money, bro, take care of them streets, man. Ugly, bro.
Yeah, that's a big issue. We'll talk about
Yeah,
it
it's
at
a big
another
issue.
podcast.
So dice por acá, compadre, placas de papel. Siento presidio de la policía. Cuando recio voy, se siente el motor. Con el pedal hasta el fondo soy el conductor. Placas de papel, no sabrán quién es. Las sirenas a lo lejos y me les pelé. Ya llegó el fin de semana en la Angelina, varias calles a cerrar, a quemar. Mi morra va por un lado, afuera de la ventana, tírala. Mi dama, en primera son las donas y pa' salir le metemos segunda.
Placas de papel.
No, está chingona esa rola.
Yeah, so son corridos de las calles de
The
aquí de
little
Los
preview
Ángeles.
of it
Yeah,
online as well. I saw
yeah. And that one is being shared like crazy right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
No, pues RKT, ¿cómo ves la cosa?
It's a beautiful thing to be part of LA, you know, and live in LA.
RKT.
RKT sound, video and audio.
Is he the one that does your voiceovers?
He's about to, bro. Trademark.
Casi parece como el de Buffalo Wild. Dude,
Trademark
¿no? Casi,
everything.
casi.
You know?
When you see those videos que sube RKT, it's actually Philo doing the voiceover.
Philo's the video editor, you know. He's got everything ready.
No, pues, muchachos, muchas gracias por haber aceptado la invitación otra vez. It's been a pleasure. I mean,
Gacho, pa, estamos a la orden.
Compa, muchas gracias.
yeah, no, definitely love to have you
Ceviches
guys.
Jalisco.
That's right.
Shout outs to
Hey,
Ceviches Jalisco.
We got to shout out
Shout
our
outs to my boy
sponsor.
Dandied
Wait,
Hats.
we had a sponsor today. You know, it was a sponsor.
Payonazo Exotics.
Finest merch was a sponsor.
Finest
Saludazo, yeah,
merch.
compa.
Tap in, finest merch.
Everybody knows HP. We're bringing, hey, all these businesses, man, they're all local businesses.
De hecho, I just got a message from Payonazo. Saludos, viejo. Por allá se aproxima un corrido de Grupo Los Desvelados para el compa Payonazo.
Ah, chingón.
Son.
Y un mensaje para la gente, para que sea algo que les guste decir antes de que nos vayamos ahorita. Any final message, final words for the people that are listening to you guys, that are supporting you guys, that are, you know, just out there maybe hustling, want to get ahead in life as well. Any message that you guys have for these people?
Network, bro. Network. Always talk to who you're around, and you know, make new friendships. That helps a lot. And stay solid. Keep grinding.
Hell yeah.
Okay. ¿Tú, Filo?
I think we close it. I think we close it.
We're gonna start like a
Applause, yeah.
just keep pushing. Thanks for the support.
Yeah, thank you. We're working 3 times as hard, and hopefully you guys can support us 3 times as hard too. I think that's the difference about being independent, being in a record label, is that you need more support. Being in a record label than being independent. And we love all you guys. Y a Los Ángeles hay que tenerle cuidado.
If you do one shift, if you do one shift, go do another one.
Su madre.
Nah, don't listen to this guy.
Mucho café.
No, bro, go home. Enjoy your family.
See you, be home.
Well, everybody watching at home.
No place like home.
If you're still watching us here today, just want to say thank you guys for following the channel.
Gracias.
Thanks, you guys. We're gonna put down below all the other ads so that you guys can surprise. So you guys can
follow me.
follow. You guys can subscribe.
Yeah. Follow us on.
Right.
We're as Desvelados anywhere. Los Desvelados. You could listen to our music on Instagram. I mean, on Spotify. On Spotify, yes, almost as of today, 200K monthly listeners. Yeah, in Spotify, awesome. 200K monthly listeners. You can listen to us on iTunes, on Amazon Music. You know, Amazon Music is supporting us really big right now.
Yeah, they're the ones opening the podcast. For Jimmy as well. So
Amazon
check them out
Music
there.
Is dope. También on Instagram, Los Desvelados. We're the one with the blue check mark.
That's right.
También on Facebook. También.
We need that check mark.
I got the plug.
Half off.
Follow RKT69.
QR code, I got it. Shout out to everybody that's hustling out there. Los Desvelados, les componemos corridos a toda esa chavalada, compa, because we're here to tell your stories. That's what we're here for. That was the main goal of Desvelados, is to contar las historias de everybody on this side.
Shout out.
We had to be different, and what more than to contar las historias de la gente de este lado, Everybody that's doing, just hustling, bro. Hustling, a como puedan. Para salir adelante.
Get that money, get that paper.
Aquí los esperamos en FFC Studios, a la gente que quiere venir. If you guys ever need anything, we got you guys business-wise. Y pues muchas gracias por haber aceptado la invitación again.
Gracias a ustedes.
Thanks RKT for making this happen, and we'll see you guys in the next episode. Thanks so much.
Thank you.